Dark Star. Hello. Wait, you're the guy that hit me on Discord, right? You're Milo on Discord, yeah? And you're welcome on in. Also, yes, I need to pin the guild recruitment message real quick. Well, quick update to anyone's in chat. My stomachache did not get too much better. I still feel pain. But well, today will be chill though. We'll be mostly talking. Mostly looking at builds, mostly setting up PvP stuff, right? We haven't gotten around to changing it. What did I eat? I ate like a bad chicken or something. So this is what happened. At the start of last week, I ate like a bad chicken. My whole family did, but I ate the most of it. And then my whole family got like stomach issues, including me. But then I ate a lot of chicken, so mine's like gonna stay the longest. I thought I recovered like 2 to 3 days ago. I felt a lot better. Ate something spicy. Oh, it came back and now I feel horrible. But hey, at least I can still function, so. And Jagernet on Twitch. Hello. Welcome on in. Wasn't able to stream yesterday because the pain was a bit too much, but today I feel a lot better. And again, I don't know, I'm just stupid or what. I felt a lot better. You know what I did? I went to play basketball, and I think I exerted my body a bit, and then the stomach ache's like, nope, you're not gonna get away scot-free. And now it's coming back to me. Well, that's my story. How do you know you ate a bad chicken? How do you not know you ate a bad chicken? It's like slightly bad. You know, like when food is put on the table for a bit too long, it's like, it's slightly bad, but you feel like you could still just eat it, you know? That's what I did. At least, you know, that's how my family does things. Sometimes I would get like, what's the words? Like the noodles. We'll get noodles for breakfast. Oh, I overslept. It's lunch now, but I'll still eat it. It might taste a little bit different, but I still eat it. I'm fine. And yeah, I'll probably not do it again with chicken specifically. Not a good idea. All right. What's gonna do today? I want to set up PvP, and as we talk about Lilium. I uploaded a video on Lilium. Have not seen the what the people are saying yet. Well, what do we think about Lilium, chat? I'll start. I think she's good against CC. I said it in the video, good against CC, but not the best against like turn 2 bulky characters, especially with Bloodbath. Horrible against like fast cleaves, like a Messiah cleave, which makes her just about decent. You know, she's got parts where she's good at. She's got her issues. A bit different than what people thought she'd be, right? People thought she'd be broken, you know? She doesn't have enough cake. I mean, she's just hiding it, you know? It's the, you know, 2 piece of cloth here. She's just hiding it. She's got cake. Oh, if you're talking about, like, the cake behind. I mean... Okay, let's not hyper-analyze the size of people's cake, you know? Horrible Season 1. I do agree. And what's up, Royalty? But yeah, I kind of low-key regret getting the freaking golden lattice in her. I would rather reset her right now. Not to say she's that bad. It's just because I'm trying to play turn 2. And if I'm fighting CC, here's the deal as well. I figure if I'm fighting a CC, I'm gonna bulwark Linglore anyway. So why would I want to put a Lilium in my team if I'm gonna have a bulwark Linglore anyway that just gets rid of all the debuffs? I have immunity. It's better to have the Lilium. We don't have to buff her. No, nothing. She's not gonna get CC'd. But it's like, I would rather just take my lattices back, you know, if it's just, if I'm gonna just use her for that. Dude, or I just finished playing Uma Musume. Dude, I haven't got around playing that game. I really should. Horse Girl is just goated. You have her a 555? God damn. You want to show your final build? You showed me your build like earlier. It was a pretty fire build. What was your build? Hold on, let me check. So this was mine. Get a load of this, chat. I'm gonna take a picture. So this is Dark Stars Lilium. You can show me yours as well if you pulled her. This is Swift Rush, Swift Raid. I thought this was like solid as an idea as well, but I haven't gone around testing it. based on what Dark Star has said, this doesn't even do that much damage, but just take a look at the differential. Holy shit, I'm missing 80 speed. I'm missing what? I'm barely having more attack. Like, it's 200 more attack. And I've got Fury Key 9. With Key 9, my crit damage is not even higher. So that is bad. Warning, the servers are slow because everyone's playing it. I haven't gotten any issues so far, so... For me, I think I am okay so far. But yeah, we'll see. If it gets bad, then... we could simply reset the game. Alright. Feel free to share your builds, share your thoughts, but... Today we have something new I want to try out. It's the PvP loadout. I have not set it up at all, but turned it on. And what the hell is arena space? What the hell does this do? Is this just my profile? Oh, it's just my profile? Okay. And yo, I reckon I should... Yeah, I should swap my character. Who should I swap it to? Something that tells... Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's aura card right there. Not a lot of people have this character, right? Arena space does nothing. Why is it placed here, honestly? I would think... Oh, arena space? Do you mean like swap the background? That would be pretty cool. Well, arena loadout. How does this look? Ooh, okay. So... I can put on... Oh, I gotta do a lot of shit then, right? Like copy the loadout? Oh, there we go. Okay, alright. I can get behind this. That's pretty cool. Do it at the formation? Formation. Like, how do we do this? Oh, here. Is it any different? Wait, where is it? Where did it go? Did I not save? I can copy PvE. How do I do that? Also, why do we have a Lily PvP here? Didn't I already put this on? First tab is PvE. This is PvE, right? This should be PvP, no? So I already put Lily on PvP. Why do I still not have gear? Isn't that kind of weird? Alright, I'll just put this here. So if I hit save plant, nah, I wouldn't ever do that. So let me go out, come back in. Oh, now it's here. You go to PvE, then bottom right corner, just copy the PvP. Oh, got you. That's fire. Bam. Go to PvE, copy the arena loadout. Okay, so copy successful. Did I do it for everyone? No. Okay, I get what you guys saying now. All right, copy the loadout. There we go. Viper. Yes, indeed. This guy. Not sure if I can do this. Rango Claws, Rango Ling, PvP Ling. Copy. Oh, this is so helpful. This is so helpful. God damn. Hold in. I guess the rest we don't really use. Alright, let's check my stuff. I need to build Linglord from scratch anyway. Wait. You need to save one by one? Oh my god. I thought you just copy and then you're done. Oh. So I put it there and then I have to still go to them and then swap. Alright, that's kind of annoying. That's low-key a bit annoying. But, alright. I thought I just hit copy and it would just put it on the character. Isn't it kind of counterintuitive to do it this way? But, well, not the worst of things. Alright, put on dating, confirm. Linglord, confirm. This will take a while. Hold on, let me double check. YouTube channel. So what's up, Ginger Ale? I'm just confused at this point. Because my chat on YouTube just does not show up. I'm so sorry, but I've been ignoring YouTube. But what's up, Ginger Ale? Is this a third restart? Yes, indeed. How are you liking Liam? You mean Lilium? You haven't summoned yet, but you're planning on it. Just want to see some testing first. Eric Bullock, I posted a video. You can go ahead and check if you'd like to. My personal take, she's good against CC. Mid against turn 2 or slower teams. Very bad against fast teams where they just want to kill you instantly. Which therefore means, in my opinion, she's not a must pull. I've seen people use her with Bloodbath and Speed set. She's an okay unit with unique niche as DPS, but doesn't feel like a must pull. Only pull if you like her or hate CC teams. Exactly. The Bloodbath idea with Speed set, I haven't tried. I've heard of ideas of it. But yes, that should be a solid idea to counter even speedier teams. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not a must pull character, for sure. You copied, but you didn't put it on. Alright, got you. Let me put that on real quick. Why is my YouTube channel not in here? This freaking app. Let me try to fix this real quick. Settings. Now. There we go. It's meh. Yeah, for this season especially, I would say. Because I think this season will be very slow. It's going to be a lot of Rahu hold-ins. Maybe against Tiamat, you can say, oh, Lilium can lock Tiamat's HP. But then again, a Bloodbath Tiamat, you're going to need to, like, do multiple S3s for Tiamat to be really, like, you know, put into a weakened state. But by that point, can you survive that long? That's the tough part, right? I just pulled a new Lilium, upgraded her skill to S3, S1, 2. Wait, let me read that better. S3, 4, S1, 2, and S2, 1. But she's not doing much damage. You're currently using count. Hello, Ray. Welcome to the stream. I posted a video of my Lilium, and I've maxed her S3. And I will say right now, she has decent damage on S3. You can kill, like, squishies, which is, like, the bare minimum. But you're not killing the Bloodbath characters, 100%, right? So I'll come back to that later. Hold on. Where the hell's my Holden? There we go. Is this even my normal Holden? Dude, I gotta go check my stuff first. I don't think that's my normal Holden at all. But yeah, what was I? Speaking of Lilium, yeah, her damage, you're not gonna one-shot Bloodbath characters. No way. So it's not a character you pick every game. You cannot use her to just fight like a Bloodbath Lane Lord and think you can one-shot, right? She's not that type of character. When do you pick her? You pick her when they're going Kazuyo, Obol, all the bulky stuff. That's when you slam her in. And that's where her value will be the highest, in my opinion. In my opinion. Therefore, your skill ups, I would say, you want to prioritize S3 and then S1, right? Which is fair enough. You got them both at like 4 and 2. You can use her on defense team or Tiamat better if you do S1 max. If you put her on defense, it depends on the rest of your team as well and your build. If you put her on defense team, what I would do is I will look at a Lilium on your side and I'll be like, all right, I just don't go CC. I go tank down. I go tank down with Bloodbath, right? I go Linglord with my own Tiamat and then I'll just drop down Lilium eventually. Or you know what I can do? I can legit go Hoyen with Bulwark. And what Hoyen can do is I'm just going to live. You cannot stun me with S3. And I'll just one-shot your Lilium if your Lilium does not have Bulwark. I mean, does not have Bloodbath, my bad. So yes, I wouldn't put her on defense because I can just not do CC. Samurai just staff her be banned. Yeah, of course. Against CC teams as well, they would just ban her, right? Unless you third protector. You one tap her and have no resources. Well, yeah, what's up, Alkaiser? That is unlucky. You have the best Lilium on the server. 4-star 000 level 1. I won't lie, yo. It's the smartest. What you did is the smartest. You shouldn't go all in first. You should wait a couple of days if you're smart. Wait a couple of days. See how people are testing and using her. And then like commit. What you're doing is smart. So I would legit just keep it that way for now. Alright, can I... Boom, save plan. Can I just save it here? I can't just straight up save it to PvP. That's kind of annoying. Save plan. Boom. PvP Holden. Confirm. Alright, now I gotta get out again. Okay, so this means I gotta just make sure I put all my PvP stuff on this normal part first and then go to the loadout. Alright, got you. What you're doing is because you're broke, not smart. But thank you for the compliment. That is literally the smartest thing to do. Literally the smartest thing is to just not go all in first. You can pull the character. Not go all in first is the smarter thing to do. It's probably best to invest in Lily S2 first, you're thinking. You have 14 letters. 100%. I would definitely invest in someone like Lily first. Not just because Lily's good in PvP. Lily's good in PvE. Like, there's no way you lose with Lily. So don't worry about wasting lattice on the Lily. But yeah, if you're saying like the comparisons between Lily or Lilium, I would legit invest Lily first. My personal opinion though. Alright, let's give some Mio stuff on. Let's see what I want to be. What I want your stats to be. Need a lot more F accuracy. Back so far, I think not a lot of like showcases of insane Lilium plays, but I feel like what's the most... There's two builds that I think will be the most useful and most potentially good on her. It's like the speed DPS build, something like a 300 plus speed Lilium. And the idea is to just be slower than a Mio, but have enough damage to one-shot anyone that follows up Mio, right? Usually Mio pushes you back. You can't be pushed back on Lilium once you max the S1. And you can one-shot like a squishy. But there's a lot of counterplays to that. They could just not have a squishy. Or if your team does not have full bulwark, Mio would just push back the rest of your team, increase the turn meter for her allies, and then cut your Lilium that way. Which is also not that good. And let me check my... There we go. I think my software is good. Right, what was I? The first build, the speed one, I think is solid. There's chance there. The second build, the bloodbath idea. I think the bloodbath idea on Lilium is also... There's potential there. But the problem with that build is you just do a lot less damage, right? Obviously. So not gonna be the easiest of experiences. Right, let's actually put this on. And then... My oboe even on. Get my oboe real quick. Gel. There's a rumor going around that people are going to build on Rev. User S2 to annihilate. I can't read that word somehow. Destroy and stun entire teams. Not sure if it could happen. S2. But S2 only hits twice though. Am I crazy? Let's check out Lilium. Boom. You only hit twice. That ain't killing shit, yo. Okay. With Revelation, you can one-shot like a weak character, maybe. But you need really good stats. I'm saying you gotta outspeed the enemy opener. Kill the enemy opener. That could happen, I guess. But what if you don't? If you don't, you're screwed, no? You should be yesterday? Oh, I did not slip. I made an announcement on the YouTube post, the community tab. I also made an announcement on Discord as well. Those are like the few places you see updates of me, right? Man, you just hope you had like 50 gold lattice. You have level 1 Rahu, 1 Suki, 1 Hoyan, 1 Freya, 1 Ziada. God damn, right? You got the whole country there. Shish. But yeah, I don't think that idea could work, man. Plus, you know what? Why do we have to go Revelation S2 to stun the whole team? Why don't we just oboe stun the whole team with Revelation and half health the whole team, you know? That's also good. Why don't we just go RC, stun the main character, stun the main target, death break the rest, and also half health basically the whole team, right? What's my final verdict on her? Black Knight on YouTube. I'll post a video if you want to see the whole review. You can skip to the end to hear my thoughts, but since you asked her, my thoughts on Lilium. Very directly. Really strong against pure CC teams. Mid versus turn 2 teams, that's slower. Something like a Rahu against like even a Tiamat. Reason being, you cannot one-shot Bloodbath character, and if you cannot one-shot them, you need to HP lock them fast, but you can't do enough damage because of Bloodbath. So it'll be a battle attrition, and you're not out surviving a Tiamat team with a Lilium, because Lilium does not protect herself. And finally, she's horrible against fast teams. A team that's faster than you, that pushes that Messiah, pushes that Yelly, that one-shot. Lilium has no protection. She ain't got any gimmick to protect herself. She's just gonna die without doing anything. Unless you outspeed them. But if you outspeed them, the converse point that I'll bring is, if you're just playing, assuming you can outspeed, then just outspeed with anyone else, right? And you'll probably still win. Just outspeed with your normal Doki, with your normal Lily, or any other fast characters, like maybe even RC. If you can outspeed and win, usually that means it doesn't need to be Lilium. Therefore, her best idea to use her is against CC. Just the best slot. Doesn't make her shit. Just makes her good in where she's supposed to be. Yeah. Okay, thanks, bro. No problem. Against team speed, just get Sonya SR. No. You can, but here's the issue. I also tried that. I went Bloodbath, Linglord, Bloodbath, Sonya. So they killed the Lilium, right? They're faster than me. They killed my Lilium with like a Messiah. My Bloodbath characters, they are alive. So what happens there is I revived the Lilium with Sonya. Lilium comes back, but she's at the leftmost of the action meter. And she's still pretty frail. So what happens is they just kill her twice and we die. Now, if you put a Bloodbath on Lilium, that might change things. That is something that I might want to try today if I can. But yep, a normal build Lilium, the recommended build that I tried, which is what they posted on their official Twitter. This is the recommended Lilium build on their official Twitter. This build will not lift that Messiah. You can revive, but then they just kill you twice. Any good in PvE? Not really. You are much better off just getting that deeding set up. Love that makes her hit like wet noodle. Exactly, right? I think that's what my conclusion would be after trying Bloodbath. Yes, she lifts that Messiah hit now, but she also don't kill nobody, you know? Does she do more damage than deeding at least? Absolutely not. At least not in the long run. Right? Because deeding's got that follow-up attack. Right? That one is hard to beat. With Lilium, you only get the S3 nuke. The rest is not really that crazy, right? Plus, the S3, I'm pretty sure... Let me check the S3 out. I think it has 1 turn more cooldown. Actually, no, if it maxes it, it's 3 turns. But still, Deeding giving himself that crit rate turning to crit damage gimmick, that is just gonna beat Lilium, right? Obviously. Thanks for the info. Gonna max Rahu Holden, I guess. I actually think I fought Rahu post buff in arena in that video. Rahu's insane, dude. Let me tell you something. That guy's cracked out of his gills. Maybe using a lighthouse as an offset to one shot and go from there. Well, if you got that lighthouse, can you does lighthouse even mitigate damage? I think lighthouse doesn't mitigate damage, no? Does the healing come in instantly? Like, let's say I take 40k damage from a Messiah. Would lighthouse actually heal 25% before my HP dropped to 0? Even if it's so, even if that's the case, right? We would still be doing less damage, obviously, because we don't have count anymore. Yeah? No, you're dead? Yeah, that's why I beat it, right? But what's up, HabG? Welcome to the stream. Holden better? I feel like they're both really good. Rahu's really good if you have max lattice after the buff. Holden's really good if you have investment. Both really good. No, you would die, but first hit on mass S3 is not going to kill her. You would still get the heal. I see. But then, you know, you lose the count, right? Yeah, you get the lighthouse. You lose the count, though. Ooh. You lose the count, though. That's 1.2k attack gone. Oh, shit. Like, you can kill the squishy, maybe. Like, you survive, you can kill a squishy. But that's it, right? Next turn, you're guaranteed to die. At least, I think. But there's a lot of nuances here. Really a lot of nuances. We can test that. Yeah, I'm just trying to like put my PvE loadout setup. Dude, this is taking forever as well. Alright, let's lock it. I'm gonna actually speed things up. Get my PvP setup ready. This is my PvP setup. Not really. Let's find that PvP. Mobile PvP. Boom. Confirm replacement. This one's already PvP. Freya's already PvP. This one's not yet. We'll do that later. Lilium. I want to save Lilium as well. Save it here first. Boom. PvP. Lilium. Confirm. Holden's already saved. Yeli's not built. You're already safe, I'm pretty sure. Yep, you're already saved. Rahu does not have full gear yet. You just don't understand how high base attack damage is so low with a 500% multiplier. They did that on purpose because if they were both high, she would be a nuclear warhead. You don't need to write PvP, it's PvP loadout. What do you mean write PvP? Don't I have to gear everything to PvP first and then copy them to the PvP loadout? I thought that's what I'm supposed to do. Alright, I got defense crit rate. No? You can save the new loadout directly. Oh, got you. Got you. Got you. Then I'll have to do all that again. Oh my god, it'll take a bit, boys. This stream will be a long one. So like this? Can I? I click save plan. I can't really bring it to there. If I click here, it just says copy to general. Huh? You can build in the PvP loadout. I see. So like here, bam. I guess I might as well just build it here. Whatever, man. It's the same thing. Like this. That's what I mean, right? Like, don't I have to legit build it manually now? You don't need to save in the PvP loadout? Yeah, but I have to build from scratch though. Just build them, leave them built, and they won't change your PvE gear. I see. But well, that means I have to build from scratch here, no? Unless I go back to my account, build them on the PvE setup, and then copy everything over. I thought that was what I was supposed to do, but you know what, man? We'll just do it this way, whatever. Nah, this is so much harder, no? Yeah, exactly. You know what? I'm just gonna go to the PvE side, make this entire thing PvP, copy the whole thing over. That's what I'm trying to do. That's fair, right? So I don't have to save. It's literally the same. All right. Got you. So, like now, okay, I think I'm done. I think everyone that using PvP, they're done. So where do we go here? PvP loadout. Bam. Time management? No. How do I copy my entire PvE side over? Is there an option? What shell for Holden Rahu? Artisan's a good choice, Raven, for both. No, just copy over to PvP. Why do I feel like an idiot right now? What am I missing here? Hold on. So, module, bang. I have to save it here and then copy it over, no? So I here. Why do I feel like a stupid idiot right now? Hold on. You know what? I'll do it my way. You guys can rate if it's like stupid or not. Whatever. I got it mapped in my head. All right. This is how I'm gonna do it. This is how I'm gonna do it. Back. Okay. Done. Come back. And then find Rahu. Bang. Come over. Copy the arena. Yeah. There you go. It's fine when it floats your boat. Is there an easier way? I feel like I can't figure this shit out, man. But whatever. This works. This works. I'm done. This works. This just works. It's just so dumb. Why am I struggling with this? Alright, oh, wait, nah. This is not... Okay, I'm still freaking confused. Okay, now I got two of these now. No, I do not want both. Step 1, go to PvP loadout. Step 2, go to your PvE gear, copy over the PvP. Step 3, equip the set you copy over. Step 4, done. Go to your PvP gear, copy it over to your PvE. I mean, go to your PvE gear, copy it to your PvP. Go to PvP loadout. Okay. You know, let's follow this. I want to understand this, actually. It's at the right side bottom? Right side bottom? So this is step 1. Go to PvP loadout. Step 2, go to your PvE gear. So I click here. This is my PvE gear. Step 3, equip the set you copy over. So for instance, for Lily, bang, I hit copy to arena loadout, no? He's making new sets. It won't be in his PvE loadout. Alright, you know what? I'm giving up. Screw it. I'll just do it my way. Whatever, man. I'll just do it my way. Yo! I feel like I'm an idiot right now. I'm probably missing something obvious, but whatever. This gets it done. Alright, this gets it done. It is very dumb. Valerian. Boom. Alright. Who else I need? Kazuyo? Kazuyo's already saved. Who else? Sonya. Don't think Sonya's saved yet. PvP Sonya. I think I already have a lot of say. Oh, I don't have it saved yet. There we go. There's the missing link that is causing all this confusion right now. I do not have them saved yet. Alright, hide. Pick. Boom. Who else do I need? Viper? I already have Viper, I think. Tiamat. Big plan. Tiamat. Boom. Alright, I'm getting used to this. Lilium's already done. Deeding. Why is Deeding empty? What the flip? Freya? Alright, now I can go to PvP, the arena loadout now. You're built. You're built. You're not built. Come back over. Lilium, copy. There you go. Why did it take so long for me to understand, yo? Alright. Boom. I'm using a lot of same pieces, I realize. I gotta fix that too. Yeah, what's up? Is that what's up, Ototoy? I made a video if you want to see the whole review. Long story short, Lilium is not a must pull. Good against CC, mid against turn 2 or bulkier teams with Bulwark. Not Bulwark, with Bloodbath. And she is bad against faster teams that just one-shots her. Therefore, not a must pull. Yeah, I'm not. Copy. Back over. Confirm. Rahu's done. Valerian. Copy. Bam. I'm almost certain there's like a button to copy everything. But I probably missed it. Like, I'm pretty sure there's something that popped up the first time I clicked on it. Where's my Opal at? Opal, bam. They also need a filter, I think, for this. Considering the amount of loadouts we got. Alright, now it's your turn. What? Shit, why do I have 4 loadouts named Inferno Doki? How am I supposed to know which is which? Sheesh, baby. How am I supposed to know which is which? Fire. Well, we should use whichever, man. Or I'll choose mid then. In my opinion. I wouldn't say mid, right? She's just exceptionally good when she's good. But otherwise, she's not as good. Like, it just makes her... You know what? We can say that. We just makes her mid. I feel scammed. You demanded for a reset event. They need a reset event for a new character release. Like, 100%. Why is Obo still ungeared? Did I not gear you? Boom. Confirm. There we go. Alright, who else? Viper. Viper's right here. Copy. They should just like, the moment I copy, they should just put it on. Me personally. If you want to restrict resets, just make the reset only for Lilium. At least you can try to character out. Yeah. Or make Golden Lattice a lot more obtainable. At least in Epic 7, Molagor is a lot more attainable now. That I wouldn't complain in like when I put it on a character and I ended up not using the character. I'll be a little bit like, oh, come on, man. But I won't be just pissed. For this game, it's like, oh, shit. All my lattice is gone. I could have put it in Rahu. Oh, dude. I could have been like... I could have put them in 5 other different skills. And it feels wasted now. But you know what? Like, the easier thing, just make it a permanent reset event. And we can control when we want to reset. Like, if you want this to be a skill-based game, like, at least give us an option to be skillful, right? Skillful players, what they do, every reset, it's money. It's on the ball. It's on the money. They know when to reset, when not to, when to save a reset. When a new character's coming out, you save the reset. The character comes out, try it out. If it's bad, reset, right? Lights in a mid got an EE. A mid getting an EE? I think that's from way before, no? But yeah, they should just make reset like a monthly thing. The number of resets refresh monthly, but it's always around. I've said it a lot of times, but hey. That's a one day to add that. They are listening at least, so I'm not too mad at that. Copy. Real mocha. Bang. She just got it? Oh, really? I thought she got broken because she got an E. So you mean she got an EE now she's about to be even better? Sheesh. This is an EOS angle right here. Like, I thought a mid cleave was already like pretty good. Alright, you know what? Now we manual build stuff. Because I actually want to like, since it's a PvP loadout, I just need to build them one time. And not touch it ever, basically. Alright, let's build this Mio real quick. Just give us a reset ticket so we can use it when we want instead of waiting. Yup. Or at the very least, you know what you can do? At least give us a schedule, man. I don't even know when they are gonna have a reset. Have they scheduled anything? I don't think so. I've not heard of that one. So I don't know when they're gonna have a reset. I don't know if I can put my ladders in a character or not. I can only guess. So that is not the best of feeling. Alright, we most certainly need F accuracy. I might try to build a lighthouse Mio, if possible. But I doubt it. I doubt it. Let's see. Let's get rid of Swift Rush. I want Swift Rate, Swift Smite. Nothing with F accuracy. Awesome. Put this on. Oh, that's sub. Oh, I do. Oh my god, chat. God damn, look at this. We definitely roll this, right? We gotta roll this on stream. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? We'll do something fun with this. Prediction. How many speed rolls? Lower than 9. Bigger than 9. What if it's 9? Okay, bigger or equal to 10. On this godlike piece. That's all I need. Alright, start prediction. Let's see it. Do I lattice up Tiamat or Holden with the lattice you save for Lilium? Tiamat or Holden, huh? Damn. That's like asking, should you... I'm trying to get a good analogy. I can't figure anything out. But yep, I don't know. I do not know. That is a really tough question. Tiamat, Viper, and Bloodbath is pretty much the most broken PvP combo right now. But then Holden's pretty good too, though, you know? So, you know what? I'll tell you what I would do. I would go Tiamat. Yeah. I'll go Tiamat. Lilium's the best bench winner game right now. Yeah, she's just good during that one game with SCC. Alright. You should have followed Nico Toji on Twitch. Appreciate it. Wait, really? Only one guy is predicting? Okay, man. And then one person doesn't even trust it. Lower than 9. You know how hard it is to be lower than 9? Damn, son. You bet 10 points, won 10 points. That is aura right there. Okay, bro. Shit. Well, as I'm sticking with Swift Raid. Right back at 10 points. Yeah, you literally have nothing to win except getting your stuff back. I guess you got your stuff back. Congratulations, dude. God damn, that is horrible. Alright, that means I gotta run Swift Smite. And then I gotta get a shell in there. But if you guys are wondering why I'm not like doing something else and I'm just taking my time, I actually have a pretty annoying case of stomachache. So we'll be a lot chill today. We'll be a lot chill. Alright, what do I want? Let's get Swift. What did I have again? Hold on. Swift Smite. Confirm filter. Got a Dark Moon. Alright, so we can swap this over. Understandable. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. But yeah, you know what, chat? Anyone to show y'all's Lilium? I'm sure y'all have Lilium, right? Or at least a lot of you have Lilium. Show y'all's Lilium, dude. Let's rate your Liliums. It was very bad, very, very bad. Juego is live. I wouldn't say she's very, very bad. She's just good in certain scenarios. When you're fighting them CC teams, she's actually pretty good. But then the problem is, the moment people see you are CCing, they just don't let you, you know. They just ban off the Lilium, you know. Or what else? What else was I trying to say? Okay, if someone's seeing you trying to CC, my brain is really not functioning right now. What am I trying to say? Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. If you pick Lilium, I'm trying to CC and I see you pick Lilium, what I'll do, I'll just speed up. I wouldn't continue to go full CC. So you know how full CC goes, right? I go Mio, Obol, Kazuyo, third pick. And then I see you third pick Lilium. You know what my last two pick would be? I would go like Yeli, Messiah. Boom. Suddenly your third protection is like nothing. How to do Rengo Inferno? Charisma on YouTube. The way you do Inferno. On Rengo is unfortunately to check it. Oh, there's something new here. Oh shit, you know what? Use this new thing. Yo, use this new thing. Click this. Rankings. Show owned animus only. Show auto only. Boom. These were the best stuff for you. So for me, I've got this Deeding, I got this Class, I got this Ling Lord. This is what I'll be trying to build towards. If you don't let me, there we go. It lets you check your stats as well. Fire. Wait, so Lilium's that? In my opinion, she's just good against CC. Very bad against faster teams that cleaves you, like a Messiah cleave or Yeli cleave. Mid against turn 2s. I would rather pick a Tiamat rather than just making Lilium the solo DPS, right? That's actually gonna help. Yeah, this is so good. The auto only, showed animals only, that's so fire. But yeah, Charisma, that is like the best option to like try and see what your account can do, right? It might not be good against CC if they run Bloodbath. I would say, okay, I haven't met someone like that. That would be crazy. I haven't met that yet, though. But depends, right? Depends how their CC teams are. She's only really good against pure CC teams. I'm thinking Lily into Kazuyo. Because you know what happens then? What happens then is your Lilium's going to just outspeed. She cannot be stopped, cannot be pushed back. You can always S1 to heal back. They literally don't do enough damage with the CC teams, even if they're a Bloodbath. So I would just wait until I can one-shot you and you die. Right? So I still think she's pretty good against CC teams. And still, who runs Bloodbath on CC teams? Like, come on. No shout. Maybe someone, though. Let's go out to PvP loadout again. Oh, we got an email. What's this about? Okay. Dazzler Pulse for 5k. You've seen one? Well, that guy's a hyper genius, I suppose. So basically run her fast with Lily, Holden, or Valerian, or the new SR unit. Run her fast with a Lily. I personally like running her fast with a Lily, because you get S3, Lily resets, get another S3. I feel like that's a really good way to just lock HP quickly. For the rest, I don't know about the new SR unit yet. I have no clue what she does yet. We might take a look at her later as well. For Holden and Val, you don't have to use Holden and Val, because those are really specific characters. You can use Holden, but make sure you have enough sustain though. And Valerian, you could use any other healers, or Lingluo, Green Sonya. All those are still good options. All right, where was I? I gotta build this in Mio real quick. How fast are you? 310, not too bad. Not too shabby. All right, I don't really need. Okay, I do need Deeding. A PvP Deeding. I've never built something like that before. Need I? Oh, it's on Lilium now. I guess today's supposed to be Lilium Day. We'll give Lilium some time to shine. What's up? What's up, Luna? What you think about Lilium, Luna? Hold on. So what's the wording on Lilium? Lilium. And what's up, Bear on YouTube? Lilium again. I'll say this a lot of times, but you know, you guys are asking, right? Lilium's really bad against faster cleave teams that just one-shots you. She's really good against pure CC teams, where they just have the Obo or Kazuyo and they're just trying to sleep you forever. You just gotta kill that Kazuyo, you win, right? And they cannot be slept. And then, in the mid ground, is against turn 2. She is usable in turn 2, not the best though. I would rather use a Rahu team for turn 2. I would rather use a Tiamat in my team for turn 2, rather than just hoping Lilium can be there and do enough S3 to lock enough HP away. Therefore, the final verdict, not broken at all, not absolutely worthless. Therefore, yeah, it depends if you want her or not. Not the best of characters, not the worst, not broken, definitely. And that's how I see it. Alright, why do you have Swift Rush? Oh, it's because you're on PvE. Let me put you on that PvP gear. And copy. Confirm. Best shell for a count or law? I tested count. It's okay on count. But for Law of Silence, it's always like pick and choose, right? Do you want the Law of Silence? Because Law of Silence doesn't stop you from just dying as well. If they have like an AoE reach to you. But it can be good when they're trying to like single target you with deeding maybe with a Law of Silence, and then, you know, they cannot target you. You can end up using an S3, kill their important character. That would be good for a Law of Silence. However, if you use Law of Silence, you will do a lot less damage, right? Because count does more damage, and she already doesn't do enough against especially bloodbath teams. Therefore, it's pick and choose. It's kind of hard for me to say. I go for count for her to maximize her damage. And even then, she doesn't really do enough. So, best idea, use whichever you have the best matrices for. And go from there. Gyat? Yeah, look at that. Freaking auto-censored by the shell right here. You got a Lattice? I Lattice the S3, Luna. You want her so bad? You're 75 pulls in. Hey, yo, guess who pulled her in 40? Dude, I lucked out on her. I lucked out. All your savings are gone. 75 pulls in, you couldn't get her. That is like, that's a record. That's a hella record. They're saying her damage is glitched? Really? Her S1 insane? Why not? You mean S1 on what? S1 on count? The S1 I haven't latticed, so I don't know if she does significantly high damage. But yes, she does heal. But if you're saying I'll put count on her, utilize her S1. Yeah, her S1 would be good to like, once you lattice it, to kill like squishier targets. But against turn 2, which, you know, I already mentioned, if you're fighting CC teams that are squishy, she's really good. S3 kills, S2 kills, S1 heals and kills as well. That's fire. But then against like turn 2 setups where they have like Rahus, I didn't think her S1 was gonna like do too much of a difference. Yes, you heal back, but you're not doing that much damage to like Rahu, right? Hyper defense. But what's this about her damage glitch though? Hold her on 30. Congrats to you, Ray. People are going in on her saying she's terrible. I maxed her abilities too. I do hope her multipliers aren't working properly because she needs to do more damage. It's like a dilemma for me, man. If she does more damage, it depends on how much as well. If her S3 ends up just minus 70% HP, ignore shield. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Low key. Against like freaking Tiamat, right? Yellow user skill 3, one dies and the others are left with less than 20% HP. Lilium with skill 3 can't kill a unit, seriously? It's not about like the killing as well. It's because there's the utility that she brings, right? The HP lock, the shield ignore. If you make her do too much damage, that might also be bad. But I also do agree, currently, I don't think she does enough. It's because currently that she doesn't do enough against bulkier characters that I can only suggest using her against squishier CC teams. At least that's my opinion. You need her to one-shot BB Tiamat. The moment that happens, it's just GG's. You HP lock, not only that, you one-shot through Bloodbath, that's just dead. Leading still better than Lilium, a unit advertised as a PvP unit. A PvE unit is leagues better than her. Again, I would say Deeding's good against like tank downs. That, you know, that one character that you just gotta kill quickly. Deeding can give you that burst of damage. What Deeding can't give you is immunity to CC or pushback. And that is something Lilium has. Which is why I think the main thing the developers want to advertise Lilium as is to counter CC. That's really it. And the rest, yes, she's usable, but not that great. That's how I see it. Has there been any news regarding X2 event? No, but they did mention it will come like every month or so. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but when you use her ult, it seems like she didn't deal any damage. Oh, you mean during the animation? If it's during the animation, I'm pretty sure her S3 is just one hit, but the animation looked like it's 4 hits, right? You got first temple? Good job, Kaneki. Nice. I would love to be you. Just wait till CC run rampant. Yeah, one day if like... Here's the thing. Think about this as well. In the future, if they release any CC characters, Lilium will just be good against that, right? But currently, at least in this meta, maybe she's not that crazy yet. The CC immune unit counters CC teams. Yeah, I mean, they never advertised her as, oh, this character is good against CC, but she also is insane against everything else. They didn't say that, right? So I think she's just a specialist against CC teams, which makes her just as expected. Nothing broken. How's the damage? Pretty mid against like bloodbath characters. Pretty mid in general. Therefore, I will say she's not broken. Good, very good against CC teams. But that's about it. That's about it, right? They're talking about her final ult damage. Oh, that's what you mean? That one I don't know. Maybe there's a glitch. I have no clue. I've dealt 74k damage on like a Messiah before in the video. Is it supposed to be higher? I'm not sure. But I also only dealt like 14k damage on a bloodbath character. It might be good if I have no idea. Let's go PvP. I should do that. But then let me double check on all my stats and setup. Just making sure everything is fine and dandy. Futsu I probably won't be using. Sane I haven't done. Copy. I'm sorry this is taking forever, but I'm still thinking, oh, am I missing any characters? There we go, one more. Friggin' RC. I didn't copy RC stuff yet. Heinrich. There we go. Copy. Confirm. I gotta go back to RC. Appreciate the follow. S Club 9000. Appreciate it. Top sounds like she's niche, except for CC teams. Yeah, kind of. I wouldn't force myself to pick her against turn 2 teams, at least on my build. We are gonna test eventually either a speedier build, where you're just trying to cut like that Mio, or a bloodbath build, where you're just trying to tank at least that first wave of damage so you can survive long enough to get rid of their Messiah, get rid of their Yelly. But still, pretty tough, right? Even with bloodbath on the Lilium, you're trying to tank like a Messiah, not gonna be easy. Oh, welcome to the chat. Use Lilium free-to-play team in PvP? Define free-to-play team, right? I feel like this game is so free-to-play in general that, like, everyone has some LDs. So, alright, where the hell's my RC at? Bam. Boom. I hate that I can't do space bars. There we go. We're almost done, chat. We will probably suffer bad today if we try PvP, but I'll try. I'll get a shot though. And I won't be forcing myself to pick Lilium. If you want to see what happens when you force pick Lilium, you can watch the video. That's when I forced every game try and use Lilium no matter what. Not the best of ideas. So I'm going to try and use Lilium as like just, you know, if they CC me, I'm going to use her. But the problem is, I will say, I don't think anyone's playing pure CC. Can you show your Hold'em build, please? Oh shit, it's a bit too late. My Hold'em build's not good. Hey, your fan is here? What's up, Mr. Fan? Oh, that's glitch. I can't see your name because the freaking color is kind of bad. Right, thank you for not jumping to conclusions immediately. Appreciate that. I try my best to be objective, but do understand I'm also human in the end. Sometimes I may say something wrong or rub you the wrong way, but I do apologize if that happens, right? Alright, let's see what you do. I bet they're just gonna race me. That's the meta still in lower elo. Okay, you know what? Marvel. I wouldn't mind picking Lilium. Okay, I wouldn't pick Lilium now because If they get a turn with Rosa, I'm screwed. Maybe we'll make this a Lilium show still. All right, let me think about this. How do I make a Lilium happen here? If they don't have a Messiah and only try and control me, maybe we can do that. Maybe. But otherwise, let's try and go... We'll go for a Mio. Plus like a... Okay, you know what? I kind of want to play with Rahu. But I don't think mine's good enough. So I'm going to go Tiamat instead. Do you have an exclusivity contract with etheria? Brief or blink if yes. I would say exclusivity, but it is like a long-term sponsor. First of all, I like the game anyway, so yeah, we do have a sponsor collab going on, which is nice. Sweet Lilium, one shot to Rosa. If I can take the turn, but check this out, right? Yeli's here. I'm not gonna Lilium this. There's no point for me to Lilium this. I only counter Marvel here. Therefore, I would not be Liliuming this. Instead, I'll actually control you back. Go for it with my own Obel. So we have a Tiamat that we can technically control with. We just need one more. Oh, my Freya's on gear. Shit, I gotta fix that later. Oh, we'll try something like this. Revelation post-nerf. I have not used this. I'm banning Marvel. I'll probably get outsped by someone random. But we'll see what happens here. Boom. Wildcard XXS just follow. Appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you. Hey, man. How are you doing? You can't tell when Asian people blink. Can't hear you breathing, though. Well... That's... That's a fun way to say my eyes ain't big enough. Alright, this guy's level 80. Oh, now I feel bad. Who do you suggest that you spend your lattices on first? Doki or Holden? 100% Doki Doki. Broken our character. Fine, playing Uma Musume at the moment. Dude, so many people come in the chat and say and talk about Uma Musume that you guys are really making me want to play that game, yo. I'm telling you right now. I'm sure it's a good game, though. Alright, how's Revelation post-nerf, by the way? Not bad, you know. We're still killing them. We're still killing them, that's for sure. Yeah, we are gonna win this one, I'm pretty sure. No way, that's Gigabyte Marvel gonna outspeed. I forgot Gigabyte has like double speed, but it's the only opener, so... How would you typically build a Doki Doki? There's multiple ways, but the best way, based on a tier list video that I watched, which was featured on, say, Shizo's channel on YouTube, and they invited Keckers to make a tier list. Keckers mentioned a good Doki. Make sure she has Bulwark on. That's like the best like thing you can put on her. Make sure she has Bulwark on. You can build her fast. If you can open with her, that's the best. So you want her fast. But if you can't open with her, usually with a Bulwark, that means you'll take your turn. And in terms of the shell, it can be a lot of different things, depending on how you want to set her up. But usually, if you can outspeed, that's better. So go for speed build, if possible. Doki build, please. By the way, guys, you saw me like outspeeding that guy like crazy. That guy's level 80, okay? Mine's not even that fast, but I'll show you my builds. I'll show you my builds. So, someone asked me for my Rahu build, I'm pretty sure. My Rahu's not good. Not good at all. I'll prefer a lot more of everything. Especially a lattice. I have no lattice. Yep, that's Rahu. Artisan, I don't even have full Colossus Guard yet. Trying to farm that at the moment. Yep, the other thing would be Doki. Here's my Doki. You are with 311 speed. With just my Swift Rush. I'm using Alicorn, which is still a valid thing to put on. I don't have the Bulwark yet, which I'm working on getting that for sure. But yeah, because I don't have Bulwark, I thought I'll just put Alicorn. If someone's debuffing me, hey, I'll just cleanse it. I'll move on with life. RC, it has damage more than Lilium. I mean, it's Revelations damage. And yeah. AoE versus single target. If Lilium got a turn in that game, I would have done maybe 70, 80k. On one person. Alicorn's doing great overall. Yeah, overall it's still pretty solid. You're missing a module on Mio, am I? Oh shit. Damn. Darn it. Why did you miss this though? What the hell? But okay. Oh, it's because I put it on RC. Alright, so what else did I thought that I need to build? Freya, there we go. We put on Freya, copy to loadout. Bam. Dude, Revelation's still pretty bug. Alright. Heinrich's build. We're good, we're good. So, this stream, we're gonna try and use Lilium to the best we can. And we might try and swap builds and such, right, as we go. But we'll see what happens. Is Bloodbath Bulwark Doki better? Not better, but usable, like genuinely. But then you have to only, you know, pick a turn 2 team. You cannot outspeed with a Doki. You gotta play with a turn 2 team, right? And can you survive even with Bloodbath? That would be the challenge. Like, you can't use that. As long as she can take the turn, yeah, why not? I don't see any fault in that. But the fact that she's slower with Bloodbath means she can survive easier. But if she doesn't take the turn and die, you're also kind of screwed. So, kind of also depends on playstyle. Me personally, I like her faster. But, yeah. Ooh. The turn 2 team is why I built Heinrich for. Okay, let me lock in real quick. I also have a Mio. How should I do this? How should I do this? I think I'll go Mio into Heinrich. They'll just ban the Heinrich, though. Nah, I won't do the Mio. Not yet, at least. You know, not now. I will do the Mio. Do the Mio, do the Hein. Where's my boy? Bam. Just got Tsukiyomi. How's she? A Tsukiyomi. Very strong for speedy teams, right? Glitch, I'm sure you understand. Speedy cleave teams. Suki just push like a DPS, like a Messiah. One shot. Push like a Yeli. One shot. All those stuff. The other one count and Bloodbath set can still one-shot non-Bloodbath characters. Yes, indeed. She should be able to. So, yeah, I do actually think Lilium on Bloodbath might be the superior build. Oh, this might be a Bloodbath. I mean, this might be a Lilium game. If you're going to Kazuya plus one more. Okay. He's probably going to Sania last. I think this is a Lilium game, chat. I don't know what the last pick is. You know what? I'm going to go Lilium. Y'all want to see Lilium in action, right? Where the hell is my Lilium? Boom. There we go. Ooh, the Nilu. I haven't seen the Nilu yet. I gotta check her out later. Alright, who else do I want on? I got damage already. I need one more form of damage. Just any form of damage. Or control. I think I'll go for Obel for this one. They only have one Lingluo. I could ban the Lingluo. And we could go from there. Honestly, I think Lilium is just Nisha well not broken. Exactly what I think as well. Alright, there's the Sania. So in my opinion, I banned the Tia. This is a hyper Lilium game. We counter Kazuya already, basically, with Doki, so it kind of don't matter. But we get rid of the Tia, you only have a Kazuya. Lilium should pop off here. It's a CC team, Lilium. Bans the Heinrich because you have to. Alright, Lilium. If you don't destroy them here, I'm gonna put your ass on like a barbecue skewer. I'm gonna feed you to the masses. You hear me? And I outsped anyway, so it kind of just doesn't matter what I do. Alright, Lilium outsped, chat. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Lilium outsped. We definitely push you back, I think. I can get attack buff S3. I didn't push back Lingua, which sucks. We definitely killed Kazuya. That's the only thing that could, like, kill me. I had to kill Kazuya. Check this damage out, alright? Count on my Lilium. How much damage are we doing? I didn't crit, baby. I did not crit, baby. God damn, that's my girl right there. What you mean, yo? Sheesh. All right, that's not our fault. That's not our fault. I didn't crit. I had 80 crit, okay? I only 80 crit. If you're gonna complain, dude, I'm trying to get her crit up. Oh, dude. You don't understand how hard it is for me to get that crit up, man. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, I'm not trolling. All right, freeze them all, please, BO. Bam. Oh, all right. Spell, please. Well, fire character, chat. All right, second time's the charm, huh? Second time's the charm. S2 now. How about you crit this time? I mean, I didn't have lattice, but still, come on, man. Hey, fire. This is pretty nice right now. I won't even cat with you. God damn. This new character is worse than some R units. I mean, the S3 should have just killed, but it's 80 goddamn crit rate. I don't know, man. But hey, at least, you know what the guarantee is? I know I'm not gonna lose this one. Like, there's no way. Because Kazuya cannot sleep me. At least she cannot sleep Lilium. So, you gotta kill now. Oh, you have attack down. Never mind. I would expect a bit more damage. I won't lie. You have a Viper? Yeah, that was a Viper. But I just needed a crit there. Like, that was so lucky too, no? They're just me? Am I coping here? I might actually lose now. Hold on. Okay, they're going all in Lilium. But I just need one more S3 on Lilium, right? And I already have the S3, so... if this S3 crits, I should have this. I should have this. Just because you don't have anything. You cannot sleep the Lilium. Matter of time until I... just get my S3 off, but you have attack down. Ugh. New 4-star kit, new 4-star kit feels underwhelming. I haven't checked that out yet. I might check that out later. I might actually lose this too. God damn. No silence on me. That's awesome. Lilium R unit. Alright, my Lilium R unit. You know what? Second time's the charm, Lilium. Okay? You crit this one. At least you got a crit. Okay? Full team stun, baby. Let's go. Fucking. What the fuck was that, bro? Oh my god. That's 80 crit rate. Alright, you missed once, sure. Missing twice? Come on, man. What the hell you think this is, huh? Not bad for the first disorder R unit. Is it actually the first one? Oh my god. Come on, man. Lilium, bro. You got people watching you. You really gotta, like, fumble in a bag like that, man? You just gotta crit. You just don't. Like, dude, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. Oh. We able to kill. I will agree. A lot of other characters would have just ended this since I got the turn. But the point being, things went wrong. I missed my stuff, right? If this wasn't Lilium, I would have been asleep. You know what I'm saying? I would have been asleep. And what's up, Wolf from YouTube? How you doing? Viper passive is OP. It is indeed. You revive without the HP lock? Alright, third time's the charm. Okay? I swear to my bumbleclot. Third time's the charm. There we go. Took me 3 S3s, baby. But we finally got it. We finally got it. Sheesh. Why are we still here, bro? Why is this not ending yet? For fuck's sake, just end it for me, please. God damn. Can I just dispel? Boom. Oh my god, it turns 4 of them into dots? Sheesh. You actually crit? Yeah. Once in a fucking blue moon she does. I might still lose this. This could be stallable. I ain't gonna cap at you. You have S2? You have S2. Alright. Obo MVP? Yeah, that freaking dot though, low-key crazy. Alright. Show me the S2, show me the stun. Boom, boom. Thank you for the stun. Okay, that's pretty fire. Now we get the dot up. Boom. Resisted everything. Now we gotta push up. Alright, I think we win from here. But sheesh, Lilium, you sure did not make it easier. Alright, I guess I'll do this. Pop, get the wound up. Get a dot in. Lilium, bro. Just end it, man. Let's not stall this any longer. She didn't fucking crit again. But we win now. Hey, we win now. Sheesh. God damn. Let's go. How about that? How about them apples? If I lose 2 healers, I might just You got a crit, right? Hey, there we go. 4 crits is what it took. I mean, 4 S3 is what it took for my girl to finally wake up. Didn't really struggle against a team with no DPS. Yep. All right, to be fair, I should have just crit that first 2 hits. If I did, this would have been over way earlier. Like, goddamn, I got to heal here, actually. Hold on. Boom. Any refund for that Lilium banner? Not gonna lie. All right, first of all, understand this, chat. This is my Lilium. You might be able to see better players with better Lilium. Let's not just lose hope on her yet. Let's not forget I am a very questionable person in terms of, you know, gears and such. But there we go. Good job, Lilium. Hey, good job. I could have just ended that a lot of different ways, but good job, Lilium. 34k on Bloodbath is not bad, though. Yeah, that's not that bad as well, right? That was pretty fine. But then again, remember that was like on the etheria effect or whatever, where the longer the game goes, the more the damage done. You're living like that too? I'm glad it's not only mine. A lot of people actually complain, already including whales. Okay, I'm glad I'm not just, you know, being biased or whatever. It was on Bloodbath. Who was on Bloodbath? I know the Viper was on Bloodbath. Wait, why did I just get no points for this? Is it because I'm unranked? Alright, I'm not rewatching this. Can I skip ahead? Did I add that? Nope. Okay, if I can't skip ahead, it is what it is. Unranked? Dude, the rank just reset. Relax. Well, yeah, what's up, Stradius? Because you use Lilium? The game just said, yo, you know what? You use Lilium, man? Don't even try to climb. Knock you down, Pekka2. Get 0 points for your efforts. Some other streamers been saying she might be bugged. Her multipliers aren't adding up. I will say she seems like her multiplier is really high. 500%. That's crazy, right? So maybe it is. Maybe it is. You need 5 matches to be ranked? Got you. We'll see if she actually has bugs or some sort. I have no idea. But based on my experience for S3, I did like 80k on like a Messiah. I did like 20k, maybe 10 to 20k on like a Bloodbath Linglord in etheria. I made a video on that. And that is a post-buff Holden. I'm now very much worried. This is not a Lilium game. 100% it's not. So I'm going to go with my Tiamat. That battle was so hard to watch. 500% no damage. Alright, I also missed 2 crits. That's kind of just on me. If I landed my crit, that would have ended way earlier, right? Yo, what's up, Moby? Yo, Moby. What you think about that Lilium, man? Did you get that Lilium? And in fact, what you think about that Holden as well? I'm fighting Holden right now. You won't get her? Fair enough. You know what? That's also smart to do. Waiting for others to have a verdict first and then decide, right? Ooh, maybe it is a Lilium game. Hold on now. Hold on. Do I force the Lilium chat against the Holden? I ignore shield. So, I mean, they don't have Artisan anyway, but if they do, I ignore shield. That will actually be a valid reason. But that's an Obel. Enemy. Hey, yo. Tama here is really trying to bait that Lilium pick out of me. And you know what, man? Call me fish. Because I'll be getting that. I'll be biting into that bait. Alright, here comes the Lilium. We counter these two, right? Technically. I don't have my S1 max though. Do keep that in mind. So you have only one Holden basically. The rest, I just need either a Racer or another healer. Let's go for my other Bloodbath healer, Insania. How are we doing? I am still having some stomachache, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully by tomorrow we're fully recovered. Then Lilium gets bad. He has to ban Lilium, right? God damn, what are we doing here? Alright, I need to hope. Dude, Tama. Person's name Tama. Tama, if you're listening, don't ban Lilium, bro. Just for the showcase, don't ban Lilium, bro. Let's see if Lilium wins against this. Oh shit! Yo, dude, Lilium, if you cannot win this, disown yourself. Alright? Just give up on breathing air, bro. Like, is this not perfect? Okay, first, I haven't maxed my S1, so Mio can push me back. Unlucky, I know. Give me golden lattices, bro. I need those. But yeah, if I lose from here, dude, I even have freaking Lingwall. This wouldn't even just be Lilium. This game is our PvP focus only, like endgame's PvP. It's not PvP focus only. There's a lot of PvE content in this game that's pretty, challenging too. Wait, they despell into control. Okay. But Lilium's still there. Wait, she can reset me now. Oh no. You're not gonna reset. You have full codex. There we go. You don't reset there. Yep. He should have. Now you're S3 again. We're still alive with Lilium. Alright, Lilium. This is where you should, like, perform freaking magics, right? Like, who do we kill, chat? I'm not gonna S2. I don't think I'm killing with S2. So what I'll do, I'll S3. If you can't kill this Mio, jump off a roof. She killed. Attack down as well with a tap out, so it cancels out. 34k. Not a bloodbath character. She couldn't get control, which is just the best. Yeah, look at this. This is the best way to use her. That's it. She's unstoppable if they have a CC team. Like, what can they do here? They can, like, try and hit Lilium with just pure damage. But it's gonna take a bit to, like, knock that down, and I can heal up soon. Here we go again, and I can heal up right now. Check my heal as well. I need to see the heal. Boom. Not that much because I'll attack down. We go to sleep again. I'm still around. And yep, we just gotta wait. We might lose the dots, yo. I ain't gonna count right now. I was trying to, like, not pay attention to it. We might lose the dots right now. Oh my god, we might lose the dots right now. Actually, looks like it's supposed to be a multi-hit AoE, but changed last minute. Yeah, I looked at that as well. I thought it was multi-hit. The animation looks so obvious to be multi-hit. Turns out it wasn't, so kind of weird. Alright, are you dead? You're not. Fire. So we don't even go S1. We're gonna die anyway soon. We're gonna S2 here. Can you kill an S2 for me, please? I'll take at least a stun. Holy shit! You don't even have health, man. Wait, we're dead to dots, chat. Hey. The winnable, chat? Anybody? You think this is still winnable, chat? Hey. God damn. We dead to the dots, yo. We dead to the goddamn dots. Sheesh. Nope. It might still be. It might still be. Oh boy. He goes with a sleeper. Our whole team are asleep now. You know what I'm banking on? I'm just banking on an Amber at this point. I'm just waiting for the damn freaking S3 with Amber. Goes rest one. We're asleep here. We're gonna get a turn. I got an Amber. I got an Amber. It's gonna happen eventually, right? Like, it gotta happen eventually. Oh, I got Gigabyte here. Okay. But I'm just gonna get slept again. How's it in dead against CC team? Isn't it a sole purpose to counter these comps? Well, we dead to dots, baby. We dead to dots. Alright, now we got an Amber, finally. In turn. This has to kill. I don't know if mine is good enough. Mine is not good enough at all. God. Nice. Shush. What are we talking about? Yo. You know what? I'll just say Lilium's ass, bro. I'm done. I'm done. Lilium's ass, bro. Alright, that is okay still, you know. In reality, I needed to kill on the S2. And S2 could also be latticed. So, technically speaking, if I max lattice, killed the Obel, or at least stunned the Obel, that would have been different, right? I should do more damage than that. And I'll show my stats as well. You guys can tell me if I'm like coping, right? This is not me coping, right? This is not that bad. You know, this is not great, but it ain't that bad. PvP unit, by the way, dude. I'm just gonna say it, man. She ass, bruh. You wonder why she turned around showing us her ass? Cause she ass, bruh. we also died to dodge. She didn't die to CC. She died to dots because she'd be doing too much damage to me. Like those dots. Could be better, but ain't that bad. All right, given my stats are also not that good. And if it max investor, right? My S2 killing the obol, or at least stunning the obol, that could have been changing. It could have been game changing. If it tried with harvest, nope. But this is what they, you know, suggested in their official Twitter. I just followed it. Unless they don't even know what they're suggesting. It's very keen eye swift rate. Literally what they suggested. But anything else, I guess we could change. You know what? Let's try something else, no? I mean, given what other things could have worked in that game? There was nothing else. Like, I killed the one that I needed to kill. The S2 was more like a lattice diff, no? I think. Can I check my lattice in here? No. Here. If my S2 at max lattice, right? Might have been a bit different. I definitely would have gotten the stun with 70% here. And yeah, who knows? Right, Keen Harvest, that's what you run. Mikey and Nimura, appreciate the follow on YouTube. Kina doesn't work, she's not a multi-hitter. You know, good fucking point. Okay. Why did we recommend Kenai again? I was so focused on so many things, I forgot the most obvious thing. You're also missing a lot of attack, not max S1. Yeah. Well, three, you know, nodes of it. But dude, if I gotta like max lattice, man, dude, I don't have that many, man. I don't have that many, man. You got scammed? Why are we putting this on the official Twitter? The remaining damage doesn't count. Learn to read. It's more like, if you're gonna recommend me on the official page, I'll just follow it. But yes, I should have read. That is correct. You still get that 25%. You're still wasting it, right? Obviously. Because instances of damage. Yeah, I get the 25% on the first hit. But the rest of the effects are pretty much never going to trigger outside of S2. Which S2 doesn't even fully trigger this. So basically, yeah, there's no reason to keen-eye it. Good point. Yeah, it's fine to make S1, S2 hit harder. S1's also a one-hit thing, no? Pretty sure. Alright, let's try some different builds. We're going to try some different builds now. You don't want it to trigger. Keen Eye's literally the strongest on single hitters. Okay. In that sense, I'm not sure now. Alright, chat. Let it come. Anyone has the facts here, because I am an idiot. Who has the facts here? Keen Eye not triggering fully. But then we do get a 25%. Is that the strongest? S1's one hit. Yeah, S1's one hit, right? So Keen Eye doesn't proc for the second and third one. Second and third one, 15 and 5, technically speaking, is just worse. But then if I get 25% full damage boost, is that the highest in the end? Like, is this just the highest DPS setup? By full damage Fury Edge? Reset event when? I ask that every day, nerd guy. Bonus damage gets lower each extra hit. I see. So this Keen Eye is just designed for single hitters, where the 25% is just the best? Say something hits for 3. Yeah, so that's not as good, right? You get 25%, miss 20. That's not how it works. 25% I gain on my first hit. I just don't... I get the full 25%, right? And then the second hit would get 15 instead of 25. They don't add up, right? Relationship pretty broken. I wouldn't say broken. I think it's a lot more manageable, especially at Lighthouse and stuff. Now you're watching them do the mask. You got nothing. All right, chat. Anyone has the mask can let me know. But for now, I'm just gonna straight out start to bloodbath, man. A bloodbath build. I've heard of this. Don't know if I can handle it though. Red wasn't even broken before the nerf. I will say the whole revelation thing, it's based on elo. Higher elo players, they handle revelation easy. Right? They have, I wouldn't say easy, but they have a lot of ways to handle. I wouldn't say a lot. They have good ways to counter revelation. The Lighthouse Bulwark, right? The Veronica on Bulwark. You're not going to just revelation spam higher elo players. But lower elo will say revelation's broken because they don't have the lighthouses yet. They don't have the bulwarks yet. They don't have all the units yet. So revelation's just broken lower elo. It's like such a difference that it's like two different games, honestly. All right, let's try Bloodbath. We'll be looking for probably Bloodbath Fury. Fury Edge. Something like that. We don't have that, baby. Fire. How about Bloodbath Fury Edge? We don't even have that. How about Swift Rate Bloodbath? We don't even have that. Do I have to like filter types? Can I? Oh, there we go. Let me get on everything. Boom. Bloodbath. Fury Edge. Fury. We get Harvest as well. Why not? Keen Eye. Keen Eye probably not. There we go. Nothing? Am I missing something here? Well, Bloodbath, with Bloodbath, she hits like a wet noodle, but it's probably still better. For survival, right? Build Fury, Harvest, and Law of Silence. That's an interesting idea as well. Good him. What do you mean, Ali? Did you try Void yet? I haven't. We could try that as well. We probably have some good Voids, maybe. Let's see my Law of Silences. Can I even upgrade one? I don't think so. Fury Edge. I don't know if I have the perfect mattresses as well. The thing about this game as well, dude, there's so much RNG with shells. I can't just try whatever I want. Alright. Let's see what I have for Fury Edge. Boom. Harvest Fury. Onslaught. Bramble Keen Eye. Yeah, I'm not going to use any of these. I can't really test them with these. Keen Eye Harvest, maybe. Yeah, this one's good. I'm running Rush Rate, Harvest, White Fang. I think White Fang is not that great, though. You have a bunch of Law of Silence. You have no idea where to use them, though. You gain 25. All right, here we go. I think this is like a hyper math moment. All right. From Daryl. You gain 25% of your full 500% multiplier, which is this multiplication for 625. If S3 were split between 2 hits, then I'll get a total of 600. Okay. If that's the true math, that sounds like you want to use this thing. You want to use this set on single hits. So more multi-hit assuming same total multiplier means less damage. So you want to use it in single hits. Cool, got you. That means, yeah, Keen Eye's fine then. Alright? Unless there's something else that's just way better. Keen Eye Harvest good. But Yelly better. Well, good point. You know what? Yelly better. Yes, indeed. Alright, I can't even upgrade this chat, so I can't do Law of Silence. I don't know if I can test different things, man. I would love to. What else instead of Law of Silence? Can I try anything with Bloodbath? Let me just see what options I've got. Alicorn, Codex, Dark Moon, Lighthouse, Jackal Guard. Yep, I can't really try it with anything else. So you know what we'll do? We'll just snap more games, yo. It is what it is. How's PvP been? She lost against like a CC team plus Obol. And the way she lost was Obol just dotted her down. That was pretty sad. Just run this more consistent. Alright, check. I'll check this one out. What's this, Lilium? On Gigabyte. Ooh. What do you think about Gigabyte, chat? Gigabyte Bloodbath. I can actually try this, I think. Crit damage, crit rate, crit damage. Double crit damage. Huh. I see the vision. You definitely don't need to eat the plague. Okay. I guess we could try it. Any good news about her, guys? Still sad? Most of the consensus, still sad. And some people are going out their way to say she might be glitched. Because it seems like her damage output versus what she actually does feels a bit different. Alright. I'll be looking for Gigabyte. Boom. New SR good. Zhao, I have not tried that new SR yet. We're still messing with, what's her face? Lilium? We could mess with the Nilu character later. We'll check her out at least. I don't have the resources to just insta-build 2 characters though, that's for sure. Oh boy, Swift Rush Bloodbath. I have Swift Rush Time Weave. Okay, I just need Swift Rush Bloodbath again. Boom. Thank God I have one more. Okay, we can actually try the Gigabyte tech. I don't know how good this would be. But at least there's Bloodbath. I can't upgrade this thing here. Come on. Wait, I can't upgrade that there? That's so annoying. Gigabyte. Give me that Swift Rush Bloodbath. This will do way less damage, but at least I'll live better. I don't know if this is really worth it, but we could give it a shot, I reckon. We'll just get rid of this one. Yeah. We gotta reconfigure as well. At least get me attack bone. Ooh, you know, I'll take that. Bam. I would like not to have gaze, not shadow guard. Who survives, but I hit like a wet noodle. He's not good here. Man. Alright, what's my stat looking like at least? Oh, this is way well given I haven't used Bloodbath. Alright, let me go back to my PvP loadout. Loadout needs tweak. Yeah, I do agree. I would love to be able to like upgrade my shell here and stuff. I can only unload it, which is kind of weird. Alright, try this out. Swift Rush Bloodbath. I don't know if I can pull it off, but here's the try. Here's the try. Crit damage. That's 1. Great. We'll try this out. No, I got 53 crit rate. The final one can be something like attack. Attack, crit rate, speed. Bam. Now I just need Bloodbath all the way. Gotta get a 4 pity. Like 4 pity as in you're 4 summons away from pity? That's sad. Or do you mean you got it in 4 pulls, which would be holy shit. What the flip? Teach me your ways. Alright. This is as best as I can do this. Oh my god, my crit rate's not there. Alright, I gotta get crit rate then, that means. Man, I would love to be able to test more, guys. But it seems my resource ain't looking good. Didn't the first tier 9 character on Priven? Really? Okay, I don't know if Priven ranked her yet. I want to see it. I know Priven mainly ranks PvE. But I wonder about PvP. Boom. Where is it? Phyllis? Have they checked it already? I mean, have they... I don't think they have, right? Yeah, they haven't. I wonder where they'll put her. PvP here? Nope. Well, I wondered where they'll put her. Give it a day. Got you, got you. Max Pitter here, then another on separate summons at 4 more pulls. Alright, that's kind of bad. Do you think there should have a Grace of Growth system? Absolutely. Just for us to test, bro. This is Moby's Lilium. Feel free to share. Oh, you just share your normal Lilium. You have a... Yeah, you got 2, right? That's crazy. You pitied 1 and then another, right? You know what? I would say that's mid now. That's like just nice. Next to Nahor? Who knows? We'll have to wait. Alright, I know I don't have enough crit. I'm just gonna go in and try, man. Let's just try it out. There's nothing I can do. I ran out of training data. I would love to try more. That is why I do agree on a Grace of Growth system. If you guys don't know what that is, it is a system in Epic 7 where you can have 1 character to be completely maxed out. Only 1. And you can remove that character. There's a cooldown for it. But then wait for like 3 days. It'll be back up in 3 days. And then you can put another character in. So that will be good for testing characters. Insanely good, in fact. For damage on regional for such numbers? Yeah. Alright, is this our Lilium game? It's a Kazuyo again. Seems pretty popular. I see a lot of Kazuyos right now. Alright, we'll go that. We'll go Tia. Doing some standard tier 2 shenanigan. They'll likely get implemented in a year, probably. That's how it always goes in games like this. I sure don't think they should implement it now. It's when we have the most scarce of resource. Ooh, we're fighting one. We're fighting one, chat. Alright. Watch hers just do so... Watch this person's just do so much better than mine. It'll be screwed up. Alright, Kazuya's basically destroyed by Linglord Doki. We don't care about that no more. So I guess we go Sania. No, we go... Yo, you know what counters her low-key? Where's her face at? Viper. Go Viper. Plus the Sania. Then I won't have any damage. That wouldn't be good. We need somewhat of a damage dealer. Do I have any? I don't think I got any damage dealer no more. Rahu's on gear because I took the bloodbath away. Dude, the moment I want to showcase something, you pull up with this. Oh boy, oh boy. That's not that great. I gotta go with a Freya. Well, it picked Romoka for me with like 2 seconds left. Annoying. Holden's also on geared. Because I put everything into that Lilium with bloodbath. So that is horrible. Alright, let's check your Lilium though. This would be a good Lilium showcase on their end. The Romoka is kind of bad. But I could also ban your Lily. How do we do this? A multitude of ways. I think I'll ban Messiah though. We'll get a game with Lilium plus Gigabyte and then we'll swap our PvP stuff back. But yeah, right now, I would love to like pick another turn 2 character there, like a Rahu or like a Holden. Don't got that option right now. Alright, this will just be a Lilium destruction onto some guy. I don't know who's gonna die to it, but let's see who you target. He might go for my Linglord. I have Bloodbath Linglord. This is a good test. If you go for Linglord, I'd be happy. Because Linglord's the only one with Bulwark. I got Bloodbath. Can you live? I mean, can you kill me? White Fang Lilium, just like your old build. I don't think White Fang's that crazy, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Alright, he wakes Romoka up. He should S3 Linglord here. That makes the most sense. At least in my opinion. Alright, check this damage out. Who you gonna hit? He hits Viper. I guess. Alright. I mean, of course you're gonna kill that. So, we heal. Aren't you kind of low-key cooked? Hold on. Romoka and died. We definitely need to taunt here. If we don't get the taunt, we kind of dead. Especially on Lily. Yeah, let's get the S3 here. Oh my god, what's up, Shin? Welcome on into the chat. I got the taunt fire. Oh, you got a purify though. Then Romoka would just die here, right? Oh, dude. Romoka just needed a lift there. Stun on me. Double bloodbath. I'm not dead. Come back on. Alright. I need more brambles. Hidden passive does 100% more damage. Guaranteed crit if enemy team. This guy definitely has a good Lilium though, right? Yeah, there's no way. Alright, to be fair, Romoka was a misplay, right? Alright, Lilium on enemy team worked out. That's pretty fire. He used her aggressively though, which is interesting. Never thought about this one. But then I'll also counter the idea, right? What if we just go Yeli or Messiah here? You know? It would have done the same thing. At least in my opinion. Ain't no way. Hey, only on this channel you see me losing with a character and getting beat by the same character. But yeah, for that case, I already mentioned she should be usable in like a speeder setup, right? But, you know, as I said, would you not just go, since I'm not controlling you, would you not just go a Yeli? that instead of one shots my whole team. You feel me? That was up for a rematch. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Let's try and get more games. I want to get a few more Lilium games. I haven't tried my Gigabyte Lilium yet. If you didn't pick Real Mocha, you would have won. I wouldn't say so, because I literally don't have anyone else. I tried to build the freaking Lilium. Alright, this is exactly where Lilium should be good. I tried to build the Bloodbath Lilium. And I ended up not having a lot of other options, but we'll go for Doki. I feel like they want to go for Lilium though. Alright, screw it. I'll go Lily. Guess he was wrong? Nah, that was just kind of me. That was just kind of... That's not even like Lilium being good. Because, you know, same thing as I mentioned. He played in a way where it's not countering CC. He just had a fast team, attack buffed up the DPS, killed someone, right? What if that DPS was just Yelly? Yelly would just kill the whole team, same thing. You're not really utilizing the CC immunity, right? So, they have a Kazuya. I think we could use a Lilium here. But is it right now? You know what? We'll put it on. We'll put on a Lilium. And who else do we want to put on? Since you don't have a Linglore, I think I'll pick away the Linglore. How does that sound? Bam. I think I finished your Doki build, but no lattice. Feel free to share it if you want to. Mio Rosa. For Mio, we don't care about Mio that much, I don't think. Okay. This is interesting. We should just go for Tia here. Banda Rosa. Alright. Let's see how we go here. We should be able to... Like, if they let Lilium through. I doubt it. They shouldn't let Lilium through. But if they do, we should be able to get a pretty good game here. Given I already have a Doki, so it literally doesn't matter. Okay, they banned a Doki. We have a Lilium chat with Lily this time. You finish your Holden build, can confidently say he's a monster now. I fought a couple of Holdens. Yep, he is indeed. This one, though, we'll see if you are a monster. I did outspeed, so fire. This means... What does this mean, chat? This means I push the Lilium up, this time with Gigabyte. I don't think I can kill. Because this is on Gigabyte. Screw it. We'll just go for it. This is on Gigabyte. I don't think I'm killing. I didn't even crit. Dude, every time I just cannot crit. It's crazy, dude. Alright, I will not test the character no more. I can't do it with like half-ass stats. I would love to, but there's just no point. No crit, exactly. Mine is like, what, 60, 70 crit right now? Because I swapped to Gigabyte? Not ideal. Alright, at least they have nothing for my Lilium, right? It's over? No, not yet. Not yet. At least it shouldn't be. Why Gigabyte though? Someone in chat sent me a build. Used a Gigabyte on her. With Bloodbath. And told me to try it out, right? So I did exactly that. I mean, I can see the idea. You're faster. You can heal better. Heal more with S1. Cycle better overall. Alright, I'm wounded so it don't matter. I guess I'll stun you. Bam. Okay, the HP... Is that not 50% already? Come on, man. Is to help the turn cycle. Yeah, that... You know, it kind of makes sense. But I'm wounded here, so... Yeah, I got bitten by an ant. There's the pushback. My Lilium should have had that be resisted. No lattice on S1, so that's annoying as well. Don't even stun. But is that not 50%? Where to stun that, yo? Alright. I see the vision here. I'll heal up here. Okay. I'm my S3 soon. Dude, this is like a Gigabyte game. Everyone's on Gigabyte. And not 100% crits, 50 at best. Yep, and there's nothing much I can do about that. You have your stuff already? You have it already, but you frozen no one. You have your stuff already, no sleep yet. You're good by push again. If I crit on the Mio, I could kill it. If I can kill it, we can win this. This would just take a long time. You just do Sonya to reduce her healing. Is it based on her health? I thought it was based on your allies. I didn't crit again. Give me Lily. You want to farm Rango? You don't. Oh, you still do have Lily. Ripperoni. Alright, Holden will go all in here on you. We have a Gigabyte push. We have our S3 now. I definitely kill Mio here. Because I can't really kill Sonya. But let me just double check. What's your healing like? 14% of her max health. Okay. But at this juncture, I kill Mio, right? Surely. I feel like I can. And I feel like I need to. I'm going to go for Mio for this one. At least crit. Come on. Thank you for the crit. Did not kill. Alright. I don't think Gigabyte's the tech, chat. I needed a kill there. But I just revised back all locked HP. Yeah, that too. I feel like that shouldn't be how it is. Alright, with the turn. The other is a bug. Yours dealt 120k with Dyna's debuff on Nico Inferno. What? 160k with Dyna's debuff. That's pretty crazy. Alright, I'm not gonna stall no more. Alright, I don't think Gigabyte's the tech. As our Sonya Valerian Heart counters Lilium. The revives, right? It's the revives. I feel like HP log reviving back and the HP log disappears. That's so bad. I think Void DB is the best one. She needs something on her turn against CC team because other character you'll get stunned. Yeah, I feel like now I'm more inclined to think Void is better. Or it's something that I could try. But well, I don't got Law of Silence ready, so I can't really try that. So, well, for now though, we'll go back to whatever I have before. At least she won some games with those. With that previous build. Where's my girl at? Boom. Bam. Alright, this is just the best setup I got. I'm just gonna stick with it. Bloodbath's overrated on Lilium. You like her base HP stats are so low. Well, yeah. I also don't think she's designed to live. So I don't know about giving Bloodbath. It's tough. It's pretty tough, man. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Oh, yep. That's a fast bulwark speed set. What's a fast bulwark speed set? Ugh. 8 ladder's gone to waste. I don't know. Okay. Give me a really direct. You know, I want to help the community or anyone watching me for info, right? Like this is just, you know, it's helpful to give data and stuff. So far, would you say my Lilium is just like bad, or is this just how she is, right? Did I draft like too terribly? Did I draft against teams that's not supposed to have Lilium? Or is it her allies? Is it so that I put her in a team that doesn't suit it when I do lose? Of course, I also did win though. Ignore these stats. Hold on, this is not the freaking Lilium. Boom. She's mid. Okay. I do think I've like tried pretty well there, right? Just that bad. I see. I appreciate y'all mentioning that. Susan next to me. Welcome to the chat as well. Got you. Damn, son. That's just a verdict, huh? Well. Satch. Is your Lilium as well? Yo, you know what? Y'all chat. Yo, send your Lilium over. Let's check your Liliums out. Crit too low and wrong. Chill. But yeah, I do agree. My crit is too low. I need more crit for sure. Hope she gets a buff. Who knows, right? You don't have her? Oh yeah, unlucky. This is Dodging's Lilium. Let's check this out. This is on White Fang. You know why? Oh my god, so beautiful. But yeah, you know why I don't know about White Fang yet? It's because you ignore shield. Let's say you hit like a Holden. White Fang would hit with the extra double hits. I think the double hits go to the shield. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's not exactly perfect, but the stats look good. You just wait for it next LD. Who knows? But yes, my crit is most certainly too low. That's something I want to fix. But then again, I'm trying my bestest. Then full crit chance. This one's 96. Of course, if you can get full crit chance, you want to, because she is a single hit character on the S3. The S3 is her hardest hitting one. Let me go back to my PvP loadout. Her S3's hardest hitting one, it only hits once, so you really want to crit. Mine being 80 is really not that reliable, but then again, it's more like a 50 when I played with her, because I missed like 2 out of my 4 S3s. So that's kind of annoying. But you also don't want to miss a lot of other stats though, right? Got lucky, dodged a bullet. Well, maybe. Then again, maybe. A legend player, a legend tier player will come out, will pull up with like a really good Lilium playstyle. Who knows? Maybe that'll be the case. Like, who's a character? Let's think. Is there any like previous examples? A character that everyone thought, oh, that's shit. And then it just turned out being better and better and better the more people learn how to use it, right? A good Law of Silence would be great. No. A couple of chatters have mentioned Law of Silence. I would love to try it out. I think there's potential Law of Silence for sure. Compared to Count as well. But, well, I do have Law of Silence. But I don't have the training data. That's the issue. I think I got a perfect one as well. With Fury Edge. Yeah, Harvest Keen Eye Fury Edge. I feel like this would be fire. Yelly's day one. Name is Yell Mid. Really? People call Yelly Yell Mid? Shit. People shit on Tiamat early. I remember that. You know what? Good point. So yeah, as I mentioned, chat. All of these you're watching. Record it as data, right? Don't think of, oh, it's just 100% now. Because I'm pretty sure as we learn the character and explore, we're going to probably find some ways to play them. Futsu, Hoyan, Holden. Yeah, Futsu, definitely. Hoyan, yeah, I do remember Hoyan. I think Hoyan was like weird because Hoyan got hyped up at the start. And then people realized the nerf is kind of annoying. And then just said she's shit. And suddenly she's just picked in EWS as well. So it's like, what the hell? Holden at the start, I think everyone's like, oh, PvE. But it just turns out, oh, Holden's suddenly the greatest bruiser now. Lamau, check what you sent me. Try and timer skill 2 more for the stun user as a support DPS. I would love to do that. But I don't know. It feels like... First of all, the S2, I still need lattices on it, I feel like. But you know what? Let's just check y'all's builds and stuff. Why is mainly the first speed build a tent? I see. This is pretty fast, I'll say. Yeah. For that speed being at that stat is pretty fire. Definitely. This is also an idea I mentioned as well. The speed build Lilium, right? But I'll also conversely ask, if you're gonna go for the outspeed route, why don't we just outspeed and then kill them with anyone else, right? Given Lilium's pretty fast for base speed. So, oh my god, you maxed it? Damn, Dodgin. God damn. Is your Holden as well? Holy shit, that's a lot of defense. 4,000. Jesus Christ. With Strife now. Ooh, how's Strife been for you? I feel like that's really good. Dude, this is such a good Holden. Oh my god, maxed as well. Y'all have some crazy investments, man. Is Dogi Dogi need lattice investment? Lost John? Dogi Dogi is a character where if you max invest in her lattice, you won't regret it in the long run. But I wouldn't go all in on her and have no teammate for her. Invest smart, right? In my opinion, if you want to outspeed with Doki, if that's your route, you max her as 1 first. Not max it, but upgrade it so you can get the speed like node upgrades. But otherwise, you go for the S3. And then the S2. Is Lilium good without dupes? Flicky, Lilium is questionable right now. So far, my experience, not the best with her. Given I don't have the perfect Lilium at all. But from what I've heard from like the chat as well, people are saying, oh, other streamers, top tier players as well are also saying she's not as good as you would think. Is she useless? Of course not. She's good against CC teams. Mine died to that one CC team. Probably a gear diff mostly. I think a better Lilium would have definitely won that one. But yeah, so far, it doesn't look the best. But then I'll also tell you, here's the thing. It's important to look at history. People said Tiamat was shit day 1. Tiamat is now one of the strongest turn 2 characters. People said Holden was PvE only. Holden is now one of the strongest PvP character, PvP bruiser of the entire meta. Who else did people say? Yelly apparently got called Yell Mid day 1. Became one of the best DPS, if not the best. So, yeah. I would be willing to give her some more time. I think we need to explore. I think Law of Silence specifically. That one's interesting. I would love to try that out. Man, she gotta be bugged. Those numbers don't translate well. People also mentioned that could be the case. But then there are also people who told me they are able to hit 160k damage on Lilium in PvE. And that sounds like it's correct. 500%, 160k on a death broken character. That sounds like it checks out. That's what Deeding could reach as well as numbers. But, well, who knows? Didn't succeed her role, her job, which is what makes her trash. If she was niche and good in that niche, we wouldn't be saying anything. Yeah. But then again, I'll also say, right? Maybe we just are missing something. Maybe it's a shell. Maybe it's a set. It's a type of build. Who knows? So far, though, I do agree. I feel like she's just mid. Fallen 80. Appreciate for the follow. Appreciate it. Is Count or White Fang better for her? I would rank them like this. All right, chat? Let me know your ranking as well. Okay? Do I pull out the Photoshop for this? Nah, probably not. Top 1. Okay, first of all, a few shells I haven't tested. I haven't tested Law of Silence, which people are saying is pretty good. Right? So that one could rank high. I don't know. But top rank 1 for me currently would be still Count that I tested. I only managed to test Count and Gigabyte. So it's Count, then White Fang, I reckon. Because the problem with White Fang is it gives you a lot less like damage boost for Lilium's S3. So what happens is Lilium S3 ignores the shield. If you have White Fang Lilium, you're going to do less damage through the shield and you might miss a kill because you don't have that extra damage, right? So compare White Fang to that. I would say Count is better. But then White Fang brings you what? White Fang brings you Swift Rush Mattress and Swift Raid. So if you want a speedy Lilium, White Fang's the way to go. Better at different things, yeah? And then Gigabyte, in my opinion, isn't the best. Maybe I'm misunderstanding how to use it, but she just really needs the extra damage from shells. So I don't think Gigabyte's the best way to go. That's how I see it. Is she good for Doki Doki? Absolutely not. I don't think so, at least. You can use her, but there's just not a lot of point to use her in Doki. I don't know how her AI goes. Like, if she can control her S2, sure, but I doubt the AI is that smart. And secondly, I wouldn't max her. Like, if I want to choose to max them, I'll just max the Yelly. Yelly could beat it. But a single nuker, a single target nuker like Lilium, I wouldn't go for Doki for her. I wouldn't go Doki. Alright, let me pull on whoever. Put on Tiamat, I guess. Well, check the pin message, by the way. Anyone that wants to join our guild can let me know. I'll hook you up. You can let me know in chat anywhere or DM me. Is it there, Wiz? Oh, right now it's already full. Shit. I thought we had spots. But yeah. If you're interested in swapping guilds, I can talk to the leader. See if you want to switch inactive members. Let me know. Let me know if you need a guild. He's not Bucklaw. I don't know. I've heard different things. I myself have done like 70-something K on Messiah with S3 in a video that I posted on YouTube. Check that out. But against Bloodbath characters, it's a lot lower. But then that also makes sense because it's Bloodbath. But she has AoE stun on kills. Yeah, but can the auto AI do that when you use S2? And secondly, is it worth it to max her S2 just for that? Like, you gotta think about auto, right? I have no idea how the auto plays. But I'm pretty sure someone like Lilium, if someone's low, the AI definitely goes S3. They're not gonna go S2, right? Plus, you only get the stun if you kill someone. So I don't know if that's smart to like attempt, because that means you have to one-shot someone with this skill too, and that percent is not high. This percentage is not high on the skill too. It will be really hard for you to just one-shot someone 100 to 0. You can, but it's just hard, in my opinion. The numbers in PvE and PvP are apparently different. Seriously? Yeah, it's dumb for now. So yeah, I don't know. You could actually test. Maybe you can like screw around with it. But it's better to just go for alternatives, in my opinion. If you just want to stun the whole, like, field, there's definitely better ways than to only stun when you kill something. Just stun them with, like, you know, Obel. Not Obel, but Kraken, freeze them. Kazuyo, sleep them. Those are, I feel like, better ways. That's to giving 12% CR, so it's worth to max it. For PvP, yeah, I'm saying, I don't know if it's worth going for just Doki Doki. Like, if you're gonna max someone, you might as well max Yelly then for Doki. That's already proven you can beat it, and it also makes sense. Yelly's AoE with the S3, so the AI is not gonna be dumb. The AI is gonna go AoE with the S3. On the one hand, I do. On the other hand, I think I'd be a net negative to your guild. Our guild is not really tryhard though. Alright, update as well. Our guild's not like tryhard sweats. Only rule. Try and be active. Do not just miss login days. That's the only rule. Hey dog, I was gonna get Lilium with your 40 Apex prototypes. Now I guess I'm saving for the next LD. What's up, Adu? Sad to hear that you couldn't get her. But hey, first of all, her battle is not over yet, and second of all, she seems not that great currently. So you know what? Since you haven't got her, I would wait for a bit, see if there's like newer playstyles with her, and then decide if I want to go all in on her. Right? I feel like that's the smartest way to do it. So hey, look at the positive. You know, look at the positive. You can get both if you want her. Who do you want? You don't need to stun the whole team. It's stunning the important unit for the turn and nuke with skill 3. You know what, Nashi? That's a good point. Okay. I didn't think of it that way. You stun the whole... You stun that one character to kill it with Romoka, and then Romoka would just kill the rest. Is that how it works? I thought you had to CC the whole team still, no? For Doki? I could be wrong, but overall, I don't know how the AI performs. So you know what? I'll take the answer back. I'm not sure if she's good for Doki. I'm pretty sure she's not anyway. But yeah, I haven't actually tried with the AI. I feel like the AI will be important. How do we control what she does? Is it gonna S2 first, S3 first? Real splash damage? Does the splash damage get like mitigated at all if the rest of Doki's mobs aren't controlled? He wants Lilium, he can get her and the next LD. Funny enough, he can save, get every LD. I do agree. You also gotta have some luck, right? Some luck with you. I think no mitigation. Got you. All right, so we could technically test it if we want to, but hold on. Let me think if I want to. Hold on. Let me play a song as well. Gotta get that vibes up after this ad. Freaking. What if she's just really good for Doki? Wait, hold on. So we think about PvP so much, and suddenly, oh shit, she's insane for Doki. That would be crazy. If you ever got a freeze out, you'd like to join, I got you. DM me, Steven. I'll send my Discord ID for you. There we go. DM me your username at least, and I'll talk to the guild, and we'll see what we can do, right? Do I even dare to change this? Hold on, let me save this. There we go. Okay, how do we do this? First of all, let's check the AI. I want to check the AI on Lilium. What move do you use first? So in this sense, we don't go... I still think we go Mio. Okay, we don't go Mio, maybe. This seems stupid to do, though. All right. We'll just try the AI for now. Go Linglord, Lilium, Doki. This is me trying the AI. This is not an actual run. I'll just try something like this, whatever. Alright, let's see how it actually goes. I want to just check how the AI is. How does Lilium make a decision? That's all I want to know. So I stunned someone I couldn't kill, whatever. This is not like an actual one. I just want to see with someone lower, right? What would Lilium do? She has 3s first. So yeah, just based off of that, oh my screen here. Damn. Yeah, just based off that, I don't think she's that good. First, there should have been, if you hit under certain HP, it extends debuff by 1. If it kills, spreads debuffs to everyone. That would be interesting. It's always S3. Well, for Lily, it's S2, right? Hi, can I show you my Lilium? Absolutely, Miku. Go ahead and share a link to a picture or something on YouTube chat. I'm pretty sure YouTube would allow it. But yeah, to answer if she's good in Doki, I don't think so. Because she does S3 first. I would love for her to stun a character and then set up the real Mocha. But then if she's gonna S3 first, then that's just not that great. We couldn't for the Doki today with only Messiah as DPS. So hopefully with Yeli and him, it'll be better. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, good luck with that. I feel like Yeli would definitely be better. It would definitely be better. You meant in PvP, doggo? You had an ad when you were talking about Doki. You meant in PvP? Against Doki in PvP? That's a really specific matchup. Rumoka best? Yeah, 100% Rumoka best. But if you're saying using Lilium against a Doki team in PvP, it depends, right? If they don't have CCs, then Lilium would kind of just be replaceable in my opinion. And, you know, she wouldn't be utilizing her kit fully. But feel free to send y'all's builds if you want to and all that. All right, you know what? There's something else we want to do for the stream. There's something else I want to do for the stream. Let's talk about the final thing, all right? Because I got a stomachache. We can't really stream for too long today. I really want to recover. All right. Next topic, chat. Nilu. What if Nilu's the winner of today's patch instead of Lilium? What if she's the rising star? What do you do? Scorching Sun. 230% damage to all enemies with 60% chance to apply vulnerable, which is 30% damage taken increase. Okay. Speed up for all allies. Okay. Reminds me of like a Dyna without a death break with speed. Oh, she's so cute with that heart emoji. Sunshade. There's a skill too. Shadows under the sun often hide unspeakable secrets. What is Brody talking about? Nell, okay, misspelled. Nell attacks a single enemy 4 times. Hey, yo, Revelation, slap that on, no? Hey, dude, Revelation, slap that on, no? Dealing 60% damage each time. Healing the ally with the highest attack for 10% of their max HP, while increasing their turn meter by 15. Upgrading this, increase turn meter by 20. So 20 hitting 4 times, meaning 80. Oh shit, she can like damn near fully get your return then, right? And healing effect could increase as well. That's how I read it. You maxed her, she's OP, just sucks with deeding. What do you mean, Ace? You maxed her, she's OP, but just suck with deeding? Why does she suck with deeding though? But it sounds like this skill is pretty good, no? Nilu plus Lilium, broken SSS tier team. I don't know if you're I don't know if that's real or not. I don't know if you're trolling. Maybe. Who knows? Let me check my DM Discord for Lilium. Alright, checking out your Lilium. This is from Miku on YouTube chat. Let me accept a request real quick. Anyone who wants to share your builds, you can do it in game, do it in chat, add me on Discord, whatever it is. Check this out. Alright, this is yours. Let me just link real quick. Alright, let's see what you're all about. This is your Lilium. 3.9k attack, pretty high. Speed is not really fast. Crit rate 90 is better than lower, right? Could be 100, which would be perfect. Crit damage 310, that is fire. So this is a pure DPS Lilium. I'm expecting like a Fury Edge. And yep, it's Onslaught Keen Eye Fury Edge. Fire mattresses. Fire passive effects. Blade of Disorder as well. God damn. Yeah, this Lilium looks solid. However, it's not one-shotting Bloodbath, obviously. I don't think. You're not one-shotting Bloodbath, Linglos, but you're gonna do more damage than what I have. And White Fang, in my opinion, I haven't tested this, but from what it reads at least, the 2 hits from White Fang would hit shields, which is just not ideal, right? Because your S3 ignores shield. So what happens is you ignore shield, you couldn't kill. White Fang should have killed. Oh shit, you have a shield. White Fang hits on the shield. At least that's what on paper it should be. I couldn't test it myself. But yes, that wouldn't make it perfect. But hey, this ain't bad. This ain't bad at all. She's for PvE? Oh, she's for PvE. This is just then a deeding, no? This is literally a deeding. And you put deeding stuff on. Wouldn't you say? Bro, do you think Lilium has a bug? You really don't understand why she doesn't do that much damage as written? Nikita from YouTube, they're mixed takes. At least from chat. I've heard people say she has bug. I heard people say she doesn't have bug. So I don't know. For myself, I've done 80k damage on like a Messiah. Could check the YouTube video. Could check it out if you want to. That Messiah did not bloodbath. I have a tap buff, all that. So it seems really good damage. But then I also do only 14k damage on like a Linglore with bloodbath. Which still, with bloodbath, I understand. Obviously, my damage should be a lot lower, right? Does that mean she's bugged? I really don't know. I really don't know, genuinely. Where's deeding? If she gets the job done, she gets the job done, right? If you really want her to be used as a DPS in PvE, absolutely. Like, you can, I suppose. If it does enough damage, go for it. It has some heals as well. But overall, why don't we just deeding for PvE? Me personally, I would just go deeding, right? But hey, this one gets the job done. Why not? Feel free to share your builds. Like, no shame here. This is a fairly usable Lilium in PvE. If it gets the job done, gets the job done. All right, if this is on Imgur, this is a Lilium with Swift Rate. I did mention White Fang. If you want to build a fast one, White Fang's good for Swift Rate. So, what do you got? You got 200, 300, math, 308 speed on this Lilium. Faster than my Obel, faster than my Lily, faster than my Lily. And my Lily's slow. Attack-wise, 3.5k nearly. Crit rate 104. Crit damage 210. Not bad. Pretty fire. She's not bugged. Yep, Adikofi says she's not bugged. I don't know if she's bugged. I feel like she's just doing what she's supposed to do. There are definitely some people who think she has a bug, but I don't know if that's just Bloodbath being too crazy, mitigating all that damage. But yeah, who knows? I know she's bugged. 750% attack buffs, HP loss buff. Should be hitting a lot more than what you're seeing. Who knows? Or is it so Bloodbath is making it so much less damage? And if Bloodbath is the issue here, you know? No, she's not bugged. People just assume she should be doing triple damage. She's insane. No Bloodbath, I feel like she does fine. With Bloodbath, it's just so much worse. So, is it Bloodbath that's the issue? You know what I mean? Like my content? Appreciate it, Nikita. I try my best. But yep, this Lilium, scary one. And this is one of the Liliums I thought as an idea as well. But then, if you really think about it logically, it also doesn't make sense. Because, okay, you outspeed with Lilium. If you can outspeed, great. But if you don't outspeed, the idea is, oh, they're Mio outsped. Can't push back the Lilium, can't control the Lilium. Lilium would just S3 kill someone, right? The issue is, why don't we just outspeed, first one? Secondly, Mio not pushing by Lilium, but she can steal the turn meter off of your teammates, give their team the turn, and you still don't take the turn with Lilium, therefore you still die. So, yeah. If you can outspeed, it's a good Lilium, for sure. There are people testing on non-Bloodbath units. Numbers are different, apparently. Oh, seriously? I see. It hits just under Deeding. Ooh, okay. If she's close, then that's great. That means she can definitely be viable as a Deeding, I suppose. But then you had a question, right? Why don't we just Deeding? You feel me? But hey, if that works for your account, that works for your account. It says on Bloodbath, past 20% res is reduced, but I wonder if it's fully reduced. I have no idea how they work. It feels like when I hit a Bloodbath character, I really don't do anything. But anyways, back to Nilou. What's your S1? 200% damage, 25% chance to inflict one turn vulnerable. Okay, so it seems she's pretty chill, no? The S2 is probably the big one. Yo, I swear I've seen this post before. This is from freaking... What's her stupid face? Verena from Mua, bro. Every time I lose my 50-50, I see it in my hero tab. This is Verena when she's in that echo screen. That's what she does. Oh, hate that piece of shit, bro. Who's my fastest character and what is its speed? My fastest is 319 on Mio. That's my fastest ever that I ever reached. But it's not 319 right now because I spread it out. So currently it's 311 on my Dogi. Not fast at all. Do you need 12 go to lattice? Yeah, that's not really smart. You don't need 12. You only need 5 or 4 on the S3. For Lilium at least. Maybe even the S1. But for PvE, I guess you mainly just need S3. Depends on how much damage you're doing. But yeah, I do agree in the end. Why don't we just eat it, right? It's just cheaper. But hey, if you love Lilium like that, go crazy. I like how all these content creators manipulated pool characters because they are game changing. I mean, I try to be objective, you know? But in the end, here's the thing. Here's the one advice I'll give to everybody in life in general, okay? Life advice of God Doggos. You take whoever's opinion as data. You don't take it as fact. Just take it as data. And then compile your own opinion. If you do not compile your own opinion, then you're just lazy, right? And there's no harm in taking in other data to get to your favorite, like, conclusion. Okay? And be open to change. If you can do that, the world's a better place. I'm just seeing all the comments saying they pulled and that the damage isn't there. Or the Deeding's better. For PvE, I do agree, just go Deeding, right? Don't gotta worry about that. You do more damage if it's max skill up over Deeding. But yeah, not worth. Exactly right, Nashi. But if you love the character, go crazy. There are people who play this game mainly for PvE. 100%. But yeah, I actually kind of like want to max Nilou's S2 now. Okay, not max. I mean, your SR. Oh, I can max you. Wait, hit 4 times? Pushes turn meter every time by 20? God damn. This seems pretty fire. And nobody manipulated anyone. It's just speculation. Yeah, but then when you speculate something, you low-key might be manipulative sounding, but however the case is, here's the thing, you might not mean badly, but then when you do something that causes people to like misunderstand, even when you don't mean it, you have to like, you know, deal with it, like 100%. You have to deal with it. It is what it is. You just have to deal. That's how humanity works, right? So what I do is I just say, take any opinion as data, have your own opinion. That's how the world goes round. People need to stop being sheep and think for themselves. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? I'll give you my opinion, and I'll be honest as well. Why am I doing this? I'm a content creator. I do this for a living. And I feel no shame in sharing my opinion. And I don't think there's any shame in taking in others' opinion and having your own. So that should be what you do, not following like blindly, right? Only trust Vulcan. I wouldn't like, you know, yo, Vulcan, here's my life, go do whatever with it. But listen to what Vulcan says. Maybe he's usually smart. Based on data, based on previous experience, in my opinion, I think he's a smart person, down-to-earth guy. And the things he says make sense. But I will still just collect data. I wouldn't just say, oh, Vulcan said she's good, I'm pulling it. Nah. No, like, he ain't Jesus too, right? That would be very high pressure for him, if anything. So always take what people say as opinion. And then have your own. This is Raise Lilium. Let's check this out. You gotta count Fury Momentum. I wouldn't say Momentum is good though, because you need debuff. Right? So I wouldn't go Momentum, but eventually we'll be able to change this. Crit rate at 69, definitely not enough. 69 is a good number though, so I would totally understand if you keep it 69. Attack on the low end could be higher, but then you're missing the Fury Edge, right? Speed being that, but for Fury Edge Lilium, this speed is fine. Crit damage definitely needs to be higher. This means your right side might not be the best. You have 2 crit. Oh, no. My bad. I just didn't add them together somehow. But your crit damage is 270. That's acceptable. Not bad. How about your mattress rolls? Your crit rate, final damage, these are okay. So you really just need a Fury Edge final piecer. And I would remove the momentum if you could. Try best to. Right? That's how I think. So what metrics do Yelly want? I'm not sure myself. I don't have a Yelly belt. If anyone has a Yelly belt, chat, you can let Adu know. Exactly. Just watch him, see if you missed anything. Exactly. That's how I see life. Alright. 10k heal on S1's not bad. She reached 10k? God damn. I mean, she needs to do enough damage to heal that much too, right? Oh, guys, answer me. What matrix specs for Yelly? I literally don't have a Yelly build. I genuinely don't. I would tell you if I do, but I don't. Oh, they say Yelly? Yo, Shin accept you. Don't show your Yelly. That shit is just cancer. But if I were to just work off my brain... where's my Yelly at? Let's see what you got. Definitely Harvest. Harvest Fury Edge. +1. Whatever 12 said. Hold on, let me check. Probably Onslaught straight up. But this is just me using logic. I had no idea. I don't have a Yelly build. Battle Will, you'd say? Battle Will. I'm not seeing a lot of Battle Will stuff. Momentum Fury for Yelly for running over Klaus or Heinrich. I wouldn't go for Momentum ever, straight up. Unless it's PvE. Because Momentum, you need debuff. What if you don't land it? It feels like, the RNG there. Harvest Fury for Edge feels pretty good. That should feel good as well. But yeah, I think default, just go like Onslaught, Fury, plus Fury Edge. Not Fury, actually. Sorry. Onslaught, Harvest, Fury Edge. Something like that. Yeah. That's what I would do. Ignoring the defense is fire. I feel like Harvest is really good. Harvest Fury Edge was calculated as the best DPS. Alright, there we go. Nashy with the mass. Yep. Harvest Fury Edge. But I will say, you should go for whichever you have the best stats of. Alright? That should be your best bet. So if you have a really good Onslaught piece, go for that instead. This is your PvE one from Shin. Okay, your PvE build. So it's not a demonic 320 speed, right? Yeah, 200 something speed. Fair enough. This is on Momentum. I hate Momentum because the moment you don't got debuff on, it's like you don't got a set on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for PvE, that seems fair. Invest everything into Lilium just so you can use it in both PvE and PvP. You're literally huffing copium now. Well, your name checks out, Cope Penguin. Damn, you 15 ladders there? God damn, for PvE? That's crazy. Alright, I'll say as well again, guys. Let's not just call Lilium dog shit unsavable. Because we said that about literally every character. Or at least someone said some character is bad for every character. People said about Tiamat. People said Doki was mid. Which is true at the start, but people also took it as, oh, Doki's just mid. I don't build Doki then. Look at where the meta changed, right? People say Holden's only PvE. Look at where the meta changed. You don't know what happens in 3 weeks. So, who knows? Your ladders would be good. Oh, 12 ladders, my bad. This is your PvP. I mean, your PvP... Dude. Your PvP yelly should never be shown to anyone, alright? Screw this shit. It's fucking fire, but screw this shit. Chat, it was running Keen Harvest with her. What set should you change? Keen Harvest? I mean, if you... Keen Eye. Ooh. I would change Keen Eye 100%. If you can change Keen Eye. Because Keen Eye gets worse if you have multi-hits. And Yelly is definitely a multi-hit character. 12 ladders gang. Yeah, that's crazy though. Bit out of topic. You got a dot team hard stuck at health 4. Lily, Sonia, Fungus, Valerian, Lingwo. But you don't have any D-spell like Holden, Hyrek. Who are you missing then? I swear you didn't need Lingwo for that. What health 4 by the way? Is this Termaton? Flicky? Yelly faster than your Lily? Yeah, dude, Sleepy do, man. Just see this Yelly, bro. Just forget about it, alright? Just forget about it. Unga Susi. Appreciate the follow on YouTube. Man, you're going for Rahu now to see your video for lattice investment. Dude, I fought that Rahu. I want to build Rahu so bad. Dude, I need the reset event now. I want to build Rahu. It's so good. Terror? Okay. If it's Terror, let's check out Terror. Terror Hell 4. I'm almost certain you didn't need a Lingwo for Terror. How did I beat it again? Let's see. Mizuki Viper? Yeah, that too. Veronica as well, 100%. Oh. So you use Lingwo because you don't have a D-speller, which I myself using Holden. Well, the best thing you can do, I'll show you, Flicky. The best thing you can do. Wait, they don't have the rank. Oh, there we go. You click on this book here. I mean, I'm sure you've done this before, but they've added this rankings thing. And not only that, you can click rankings, showed own animus only, showed auto only, boom. And there you go. You should be able to find what you can do with your account. All right. This is the whole global server. I mean, the whole server. If anyone has beaten it with your team without Holden, without Heinrich, no D-speller, they will appear right now. So that's the easiest way out. But off of my head, you really just need anyone that can like D-spell stuff, right? So who the hell can D-spell stuff? I guess, Off my head, I really can't think of anyone. Viper, maybe, but nah, Viper's not like the right element, right? Yep, Viper's not the right element, so no. Technically could still do it, just a strip. But yes, just do that. Mizuki, the D-speller. Is she the right element? She can be. Mizuki can D-spell buff. There you go. You could think about Mizuki. If you want to think it based on yourself, just think about what Holden does. Holden D-spells. That's the most important part. Mizuki can do it. Given you need a lot more speed, which is going to be tough. But yeah, the easiest way is still rankings. Boom. Showed own animus only. Bang. There you go. You can do that. Thanks. That will help a lot. All right. Happy to help you, Flicky. Good luck with that. If it fully ascended shell, you can't delete it. No shot. Of course you can. No? There you go. You can just get rid of this. Yo. Damn. Just an experiment. I thought, yo, what if I wiped everything off? Did you see this shit? God damn, if for 5 million, I'll be drowning. Oh, I'll be drowning and end up just getting 1 red roll probably. Mizuki skills of defense, she's quite tanky. Yeah, but then if you want to think of it yourself, it's still hard, right? So I just would suggest you to do this. They added this, it's so fire. Love it. So now know, okay, if you don't have the D-spellers, you probably would see Mizuki at some point. And I can just click on that Mizuki, see what the stats are looking like. And done. You have to unequip in an arena loadout too? Wait. What do you mean? Are you saying... Oh? Oh. Yeah, they share the same loadout, right? I thought you meant RTA and arena is different. That'd be bad. Alright, speaking of which, let me put my stuff back. Hope you're looking to get Hein. Well, I hope you get lucky as well. They really need raid up banners. They really need raid up banners for not just the RGB banners, the LD as well. That's how they can, you know why? Like, that's how they can make more money, number one. Like, why don't we make more money? Because people will well for, like, if you have, like, a raid up for Lily, definitely people might spend money on that. And they're not making a lot of money. Let me tell you something right now. Because it's such a free-to-play game. I didn't even spend a dime for this LD character. In Epic 7, I'd spend, like, $500 if I want a pity. So, yeah, they're not making the most money. If they add more raid-up banners, people are happier, and some might be happy to spend. But now we don't even have a choice. If we don't have a Lily, there's nothing we can do. So, even if I wanted to spend, I couldn't. Alright, where the hell is my Holden at? PvP Freya, Heinrich, Sonya, PV Holden, there we go. Let's swap everything back. How to do placement matches, see what you get. Alright, I got gold, and I think if you're diamond level, you're probably around gold or plat. If you're really high, I mean, if you're middle of the diamond rank last season, you're probably gonna hit maybe plat, but I got gold though. Where's my Rahu at? There we go. Everyone, you know, rerolls for Lily. I didn't reroll for Lily, but I will say, if I don't have the Lily, I would still be trying to beat Rango Kutsu right about now, and I'll be complaining every 2 minutes. But thank God I have him. I mean, thank God I have Lily. $20 for LD Temple? Hell no. I mean, at least give us an option. Give us an option. It's free. Like, you know, the options there, the banners there. They're not forcing us to pull. But I also think they're not making enough money, so why don't just give the option, let it be there. I'll be chilling. Then worth getting, honest opinion. Mashiro, in my opinion, not yet. I don't think she's worth getting yet. But things might change. Because always remember, people called Tiamat shit at the beginning of the game. She turns out good. People called Holden only PvE at the beginning of the game. He turns out to be one of the best bruisers in PvP. Therefore, I think she's not worth it right now, honest opinion. But things might change. Give her a few weeks, maybe a week or two. Come back to it, see if anyone's playing Lilium differently. Maybe with a different shell. I've heard Void of Silence, like the shell Void. That gives you Void. That one could be pretty good. I haven't tested that out, so... Overall, though, not worth it right now. I would wait. It would be worth it if you want a niche unit, but consider she needs lattice. Not really a full carry unit, only certain matchups. Yeah, even with the matchup she's good at, it's not even like a free win. Because she herself's immune to CC. The rest of the team ain't. Right? You gotta think about that. Lawrence, I do not know Tagalog, I think. So unfortunately, I don't understand. Free LD selector. Alright, this is too early for the selector, though, I'll say. Alright, this guy's basically a bot, so let me just go for me Lily. Boom. I'll do Lilium as well for the, you know, for the show, Draft Lilium if you love me, bro. Hey, yo, Mitsu, man. You can't say that after I draft her, yo. God damn. This guy's definitely a bot, right? Why do I feel... Okay, it's definitely a bot. It's an epic Lian right there. Alright, go for the Mio. Go for the real Mocha. You knew it? Dude, bro, Blood said it after I picked it. Come on, man. What the hell is that shit? Alright, Marvel. It's so bad you. Stream delay? Oh shit. Is everybody good? Oh, you mean you said it before? Oh, got you. Shit. Well, unlucky, man. What's the best hero to pick from selector? I almost missaid your name, Aringa. I almost said something bad, but thank God I didn't. The best one is the one you lack. I'll say it. So if you pulled Class, I would think about getting the real Mocha to just clear the Doki. If you got Doki, to clear Doki Doki Inferno. If you got the real Mocha in your team, I would just go for the Class, because Class is using Rengo, Class is using Doki, Class is used in a lot of places for the Death Shred. Is really good. But generally speaking, I would actually say Class is the best one. Alright, check this stun out, chat. Sheesh! Guaranteed stun. Still level 52. This is a bot, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Back to go, baby. Fire. Romoka showcase. I'm surprised Romoka didn't kill there. Like, it should have 100% killed there. Aurora Inferno. You get Mia. But yeah, that's what I mean. You get whatever you're missing. Like, if you have Real Mocha and Claws, you go for the next one that could complete your PvE stuff. Damn, there's a lot of bots today. First area stun today. Thanks, Mr. Level 52. That guy's a bot even. So, yeah. Also, that's not the first. I think we had one earlier. I think we did. And another bot, though. Free gold elo? Hell yeah. They call me the gold demon around here. I may not dominate plat, no diamond, but in gold, they call me the big dog. Mob battle, please. I'll think about it. I have stomachache. Like, I'm not even joking. I know it's like kind of random for people that just came in. I have stomachache. It's been pretty tough for me to even breathe. So I don't know if I want to like PvP for too long. Maybe tomorrow though, chat, or maybe the day after. We'll see if my stomachache gets better. It needs to start getting better, or else, you know, straight up, if tomorrow my stomachache does not get better, I think I'm gonna need to hit that pharmacy. And I hope I'm fine. Alright, what else do I want to pick? I guess... Where's my... Oh, I already picked Lilium. Guess you. Yeah, well, thank you, Shin. Appreciate that. Alright, another bot. Come on. We'll do one more fight against a real person. Hopefully, it could be a Lilium game. And we'll see what we do later. If they did selector, you go for Suki or Mia. Probably Mia to combo with full Lattice Doki. That sounds like a great idea as well. Oh, they banned the freaking dude. The AI bot knows Lilium's broken. They banned her. Crazy. Oh, come on, man. I could have another full team stun. Hi, bro. This Lilium seems like a niche pick only. Sucks on normal drafts. I do agree. She's good against CC for sure. Which no one... Like... The company itself didn't advertise her as, oh, this person is just gonna beat everything for you. They advertise her as someone that's immune to CC. Which, voila, she's good versus CC, but not great against anything else. Which makes sense. But then I'll still say, you remember, people called Tiamat shit, people called Doki mid. Look at where they turned out today, right? Give her some time, we might see something different. We built a Bulwark Bloodbath Everest Doki. Hope she helps me. I wonder if that would work. I feel like that should. But I wonder, right? Because Bloodbath plus ER, that's like a lot of stats. Yeah, but stats say different things. Stats? Do we have stats on her already? Like, the win rates and stuff? You copy the Mythic players? Okay. I mean, I'm sure the stats are hard to reach, though, so... Good luck on that one. Doggos, you really love the rat, don't ya? It's my only DPS. It's actually my only damage dealer right now. I ungeared my Deeding for Lilium. My Yeli's ungeared. My Messiah's reset. My Lien is literally ashes right now since the first reset. I literally only have Romoka as a damage dealer. The rest are like obols. It's bad, bro. It's bad. How many ladders do you invest on Mio's skill? Only the S1. Or my Mio. But realistically, you also want it on the S2. I didn't have gear. I mean, this is not PvP, but... Did I have S3? Oh, I also have S3. I didn't realize. Alright, S3 and S1 is what I got. The S3 is mainly for Doki Doki. I wanted more chance for me to steal the turn meter, making sure, you know, it's more consistent. And then the S1's for the speed. If you don't need the speed, you don't actually need this. But the speed is pretty good, at least at the time for me. The 15 speed. Because I was trying to beat Doki. If you want to just purely go for PvP, I would actually... Max the... Do I max it? Yeah. I would go max S3 and then max S2. Yep. And then go for... Now, if it's PvP, you want to go S3, S1. Okay. I know it's confusing, but it's up in the air. S1 gives you the 15 speed. If you want to outspeed with the Mio, this has to be done. So you might actually say S1's more important in PvP. So it would be S3, S2, S1's up to you. You want to be faster, you got to get that speed. If you don't outspeed, you can technically run a lighthouse build on her, so up in the air. But generally speaking, S1, S3, S2 is what I would go for. For me to share API, no way does 500% damage make it so bad? We can reset your Lilium. I'm hoping there's a reset event for sure. Yes, she is. Okay, here's a Doki. This is a Bulwark ER Doki. God damn. Sheesh. Yeah, that thing gonna resist a lot. Let me tell you something right now. Not a lot of speed, obviously. But yeah, here's my worry, right? You only have barely 20k health. I don't know if you can live enough, you know? You're gonna resist enough. I definitely think so. But hey, first of all, this is even like max start. Second of all, the top 10 mythic players know better than I do, so this will probably be good. She'll die? Yeah, probably. You hope they really give reset if I'm going to reset Messiah so that you can use lattice on him on other people. Exactly. I feel like we're due a reset event, 100%. I'm hoping for the selector to be real. It's not gonna be probably. It's too early for selectors, I think. I was going to use 12 lattice on Lilium, but after the last video, you used them in Rahu instead. Yo, John. Good job on that one. Because, okay, first of all, Rahu's just good. Alright, Rahu's just good. Second of all, I don't think Lilium's that good. But I will also say, third of all, you might want to wait as well. If you get an option 2 next time, wait as well. Because this is only day 1 Lilium. People are still figuring things out. The first impressions are usually not good. Until people figure out something, they see someone pull off something great. Suddenly it just clicks. And then everyone's going to use that and say she's good now. Like, for instance, people say Tiamat after the nerf was horrible at the start. Suddenly she's one of the best turn 2 characters. So next time we have like an option, maybe save like for longer. Maybe save for a whole week first. And then decide, alright, who do I want to put my lattice on? But overall though, still, Rahu's a good character after the buff. He can be insane with lattice. 100%. Reset event possibly went higher? Who knows? Rahu is good where? In PvP, Nikos. A good Rahu with high lattice investment will get enough rafts to like always dual attack or dual attack a lot. Always defense down. And when you defense down someone, you pair him with like your healers or whatever. Defense down someone, your healer attacks the guy defense down. Your Rahu chain attacks. Bam, that thing just explodes. It can be very oppressive, in my opinion. For turn 2 players, he should be someone you want to look out for. This for Codex or Lighthouse on Doki, bro? Yeah, you could. And here you are waiting to invest 12 lattice in Yeli, although she loves you. Alright, I will say, for the case of Yeli, it's already proven, right? You don't gotta wait no more. Just slam all in on her. If you want to use her in like all PvP, I feel like that's 100% worth it. What's the priority skill for Rahu? I'm Ray. Good question. I haven't like even upgraded mine, so I'm not sure. But let's do this logically, right? I feel like it's always based on logic, so. Here's the thing. He does S1 a lot. His S3 also does really good damage. His S2 is where you stack Wrath. And Wrath is the thing that you need to get your chain attacks on. The extra attacks, right? Therefore, in my opinion, you go S2, S1, S3. That's my logic at least. If anyone else have used a Rahu before, you can let me know if I'm wrong. But overall, he just needs everything because it's a whole kit. Priority wise, like, even if I say, okay, max the S1 first. But if you don't get enough Wrath, he'll just not chain attack. It's also kind of sucky, right? So I would go S2, S1 since these are the 2 things you utilize the most. And then S3. Bro, it's too much time with Rahu DPS? What do you mean? You max it without order, it just works. Yeah, I mean, if you max S3 first, he's still good for the S3. His S3 does really good damage. So, I feel like priority-wise, it's not even that crazy. Any way you go with him, it wouldn't be too bad. 4-4-3. Got it, got you. Probably needs everything. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. And what's this? This is your Sonya. Missing some level in last upgrade on S1. She's good to go. Max level in the Sonya. 90 FRS, the same as my Futio. Speed could be higher, but your gigabytes are chilling. 40 something KHB, that's a high. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely usable. Especially in this meta. You need S2 and S1? Yeah. I think S2 first, because logic, right? You get more Rafts, meaning you get more S1s. That's how you do more damage. If you max your S1 first, you can't even use your S1 more because your S2 is not upgraded. So S2 and then S1. And then finally S3. Gonna build it on X2 drop event. good luck with that. I'll be building him like, well, whenever I can. But yeah, dude, there's so many units I want to build, man. Doggos, how do I hew in game? What does human? What does that mean? I'm alive with Max with Bramble. He feels like Milani. Yo, actually, no cap. Yeah, you touch him, he counters. Oh, defense down. Oh shit, and the Linglor at his side S1. Oh shit, dual attack. Oh man. S3 defense buff for the whole team. Artisan with the instant like fat shield. Low key feels like Milani. How's my holding? Terrible. Pretty terrible. Where's my holding? But yeah, there's just so many things I want to build, right? He doesn't even like max everything yet. But I mean, it's usable. I love way less FRS. Where the hell did you get all that FRS? More speed. And then definitely higher crit rate. But we're working on it. We're working on it. I hope there's a reset event and everyone resets their Messiah so less people steal him from you in arena and you don't get to go against him. Well, good luck with that. I feel like, here's the thing. If you want to win a lot in this game, you need to have so many options. And we don't have enough resources for that much options, honestly. Like, people build the Messiah. If they get picked, the Messiah's like gotten picked away. So like, you don't have that DPS, no more, you gotta find someone else. Same with even turn 2, the healers. If I take away your Linglor, do you have enough healers? Like, for instance, Shin, you built like Sania, you built like Linglor, you built Doki. Very good turn 2 stuff, right? Oh shit, the enemy picked Linglor Doki. Uh-oh. How do we turn 2 now? It's so tough, man. Petition for more golden lattice for active players. I mentioned that exact thing. Because they asked for feedback during the first week. I asked for that exact thing. I asked more golden lattice. And I didn't just ask like, oh, just give us for free, right? I said, reward activeness. And you know what I mean by that? I mean by weekly quests. If I complete it, you give me a golden tofu. Not a purple one. In fact, you give me both tofus. Give me a purple one, give me a gold one. You know? Doesn't that make a lot of sense? You love your healers? I love my healers too. But yeah, you need like multiple of them. So it's so tough. Because the enemy also, it will also be picking like the same thing, right? So, like, people would argue as well, oh, Tiamat's just easier to do for turn 2. But you also need that Rahu, man. Because if you don't get the Tia, what you gonna do? That'd be pretty tough, too. It's okay if they make the weekly harder. If they give golden tofu. Yeah. Weeklies where we're active for the whole week. Give us something good. That'd be worth it, right? And I don't think that's ridiculous. Just one more lattice every week. That's fair as hell. I feel defending the company until now. But now you want to see server stats. You don't trust on them no more. I will not spend on them anymore. I'm sure server side multipliers is different. And many more height stuff for sure. No one knows that, right, Gay? Okay, Turo? No one knows that, unfortunately. Doggos, what's your in-game name? It's the same thing as my normal name. God Doggos. If you don't want to follow me, feel free. I'm not the best of players, but I try to be the I try to be a pretty decent one, you know? I'm glad the weekly so easy to finish. You can finish one day. Yeah, I didn't finish mine like so early. But overall, tune everything, right? Make sure it's something that we need to take maybe at least 5 days out of the week to do. And then at the end of it, reward us with something really good. The golden lattices that we really need for the multitude of characters you're preparing for us. And given this game is like a 5v5 draft, we need basically 10 characters minimum. And then there's also pre-bans. Oh shit. So you need like 12, 13, 14 options for every playstyle. Otherwise, you'll always lose against certain playstyles, right? You need turn 2 setups. Turn 2 answers. Turn 2 yourself. You need a lot of them. And then if the enemy picks your units as well, you need also answers to that. They pick your Tiamat for turn 2 players. You gotta have that Rahu with ladders also. Otherwise, you're already at a disadvantage, right? You didn't finish Ember Trek. Phoebe's so hard for you. Do you have the Vice? If you have the Vice tag, it'd be fire. Yeah, it's a rent. But they are the only company that doesn't show server API. I have no clue about those API things. But that's interesting to know. You have a Lily? No, I mean a Vice. If you use the Vice... Yeah, you have the Vice, right? I think you can technically just force your win with the Vice. But you might gotta use your brain a little bit though. Basically, as long as your Vice can outspeed the Phoebe multiple times. With different ways. Maybe it could be a Tsukiyomi, maybe even a Mio. You tried it, but fuck. Yeah, you know what? I don't even blame you. I would low-key give up too. Yellow tofu is a must. Even Izun gives molar. Yeah, Izun gives enough molar. Enough molar. At least right now, it's more than enough. Before, I also felt like it was enough molar. Mizuki gave a good answer to Tiamat. Yep, and Mizuki is something everyone should build, honestly. But then it's not even about ladders at that point. It's also about your cards. The red cards to 6-star someone. That's also pretty limited. There's a lot of resources to being pretty limited, right? By the way, did anyone test Lilium versus Celine's Forgetfulness? Nope, I did not get the chance to. But I bet what's gonna happen is you land a Forgetfulness on Lilium, and Lilium can now be stunned, slapped, frozen, all that. Perma wound, yeah. That's what people use in PvP against Tiamat, one of the ways. See at Tiamat, you pick Mizuki. Mizuki wounds Tiamat, suddenly she cannot do anything. Yep, alright, chat. You know what, been a good stream. I still feel some stomachache, so I will have to pause right now, get some rest. Tomorrow, I'll update if we're gonna have a stream on my community tab on my Discord. Make sure to join all that. We just posted a video as well. Check it out. Hit a like, subscribe, follow, all that if you enjoy our stuff. Today's not much of a content day, right? I mostly just yapped, but you know, I'm not too well. I hope you understand. I'm not too funny as well today. Could do better. Could do better. I'll prepare some materials tomorrow. Make it a funner stream if I feel better. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Alright. I gotta go get some rest. Get your rest, King. Appreciate it, Shin. Forgetfulness is a CC. Oh, is it? If it is, then yeah. We could test it tomorrow, maybe. Yep. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back, hopefully tomorrow. Or guaranteed we'll be back the day after. And that'll be all. If you guys enjoyed this one, see you later.